I swear to God, if we have to restart this live, is everything working?
Don't jinx it.
Holy moly!
We need somebody to check to see if the audio is working.
Ow now, brown cow.
Unique.
There's 3 people in here. It might be us 3.
I'm not in here.
I'm in here.
It's you and 2 others.
Who in here?
Somebody need to hit the chat box.
Hey, yeah, somebody who's in here. Tell us who's in here, or can we call you out?
Nah, I don't think it'll let us call you out.
Hey, Shar, what's up?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, now I don't want to hear myself.
Turn it all the way down, pal.
So, we just kind of want to. We're not really we're not gagging today. We're not puking today.
I don't know. It's pretty early in the stream to determine that.
Pretty early.
We don't have anything nasty to eat today. We don't have anything super hot to eat. What we done is we went fishing all day.
We caught like 17 apiece. Now, look, we got a GoPro in our shot now.
The GoPro.
That just makes us look down. They're like, well, why do they have the GoPro just sitting there and why aren't they using it?
Because we're too stupid to use the GoPro for a
He's our IT
webcam.
guy.
Yeah. Yeah. The GoPro is way too complicated to use for a webcam. However, it did catch some great shots on the riverbank today of me falling down the riverbank and of me retrieving my lure out of said tree. Wait, don't let the man lie. I didn't catch a thing.
I didn't either.
Me either.
I didn't catch nothing today.
I'm blaming the water, though. Still a little too cold.
I'm blaming the fish.
Nah,
Yeah, the fish.
Yeah, I'm blaming them.
being picky eaters.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I got some hits and stuff, but I mean,
I even had worms
Nothing.
for them.
no, we just want to do this live, man. What y'all got going on? Ask some questions, you know, what we got.
What y'all eat for dinner?
Yeah. I had some Pizza Hut
Had
in
some
between
pizza
the
rolls.
fishing. Yeah, we know. It took this man 2 hours to cook pizza rolls.
Hey,
I made 100.
put in the comments how y'all cook y'all's pizza rolls.
Yeah,
please.
how do you cook pizza rolls? Like the ones that come in the bag. Like was it Tostinos?
Yeah.
Or Tostino.
Or Great Value brand.
Or
We don't
Great
care what
Value.
brand.
Hey, what's the Dollar Store brand? Cherry Hill or something?
Oh,
I don't know, something weird. Microwave. There you go. Microwave. You were the only one, man.
I like the way that the oven does it.
I mean, it makes them crispy. I'll give you that.
I mean, I feel like it's softer now. The air fryer,
Softer.
yeah.
If you want them mushy, put them in the microwave.
Microwave do that all
You
day.
can't make
It was-
100 of them in the microwave.
Who
I
said
mean,
you
you
can?
can. You sure can.
All you got to do is just keep moving them around, like replace them, move them around a little bit, heat them up, or
But by
even
that
at that
point-
point, throw them in the air fryer if you want to take that long. 8
I
minutes.
don't like the air fryer because they make them too crispy.
Oh,
my
God
God.
almighty. Guys, have you ever seen, how old are you, 28?
Yeah.
28-year-old toddler over here. Still needs a nap time.
Look, if I don't work, I will have a nap.
Oh,
at some
dang,
point.
my bad. My fault. I kicked the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're uploading stuff from the GoPro. That's why it's
Yeah.
currently in our shot.
It
That's
takes
definitely
hours.
not the fact that we were trying to use it as our new camera and couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, that's
that-
We
definitely,
definitely
not it.
didn't try that for about a solid hour and a half.
Yeah, that wasn't it.
Nope,
That
wasn't
wasn't
us.
it.
We
That
didn't
doesn't
do
sound like anything we would do ever.
Hey, I think next week? No, next weekend's opening day of baseball. But I think we're going to do a live of possibly eating some sour candy, right?
Yep.
Since you guys are live, you get to hear it here first. We haven't even announced it yet. What was that sour candy?
It was like Black Death sour candy or something like that.
It's
But
nothing
I
but
went ahead
that.
and got a couple other sour candies to warm us up since, that's how loving we were for the hot challenge
Yeah.
and the international food challenge.
When you talking about the challenge coming up and that S sound came out of your mouth, I was like, no, we ain't. No,
We ain't doing no
cancel that.
sir. We ain't doing no Sir Stroming no
No,
more.
sir.
We
What was that? We need to do at Lot Lizard.
no.
I tell you what, anybody like Jack Daniels in the comments? Anybody like Jack Daniels?
Not me.
Say yes or no if you like Jack Daniels in the comments, real quick, because I have a shot. Hunter says no. No. So the Lot Lizard shot. Yeah, I would say no as well.
Yeah.
It's a room temperature shot or hot. You can heat it up.
Oh Lord.
Either way. And it's half of a shot glass. And then the other half is hot or room temperature tuna juice out of a tuna can. And you pour it in there and it reacts and turns white. And you got to take that shot. And I looked at them people that night at King's Tire, and I said, no, thank you. I'll pay for my services now.
I mean, I would do it.
That one actually about had me gagging, and here you were promising
Yeah.
no gagging.
Yeah.
Just the description and thought of that.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
Y'all should do it. I don't know. I can't.
No.
I like tuna fish.
Look,
I mean, I like
I
tuna.
do a lot of dumb stuff, but at that point, it's just self harm.
Okay, but listen, here's the thing. All right, I like tuna, but the shot's called the lot lizard.
Yeah. Use the truck
That-
driver.
That just gets you right there.
Imagine what that smell would be like. Like
Oh,
we're
it'd
talking
be
about
terrible.
surströmming.
It's pretty bad.
Like I mean,
Ugh.
Jack Daniels doesn't smell that great, and then you mix it with tuna. No way that could sound good.
Hey, I hope this. Let's talk about that surströmming. Since we're talking about that surströmming, let's talk about something that pissed us off. How you 6 people out there that disliked our surströmming
I think
challenge?
it's up to 7.
7 people. We suffered for you people, and you disliked it. How dare y'all? Time for a Coke Zero break.
Got him with the blue butt.
Boo button for daggone. Like my buddy was like, "It's just fillets. It's just fillets." When we finally popped that can, it was a fish.
I mean,
in
it was
there.
fillets in there.
Yeah,
It was just
you-
still attached.
And then when I started, I don't mean to be nasty, guys. I started ripping the skin off and busted the guts, and I was like,
Can't do it.
The funny thing happened off camera with that surströmming challenge is Drew was trying to. We never uploaded the fishing videos of that.
Oh yeah, we did.
We do need to do that. We fished with surströmming afterwards, and he slung it, and it flew off his hook. And about 5 minutes later, some ducks come in and started eating the surströmming. So
apparently they like it pretty good.
and a snapping turtle stuck its head out and come floating down the river. So
I mean, that stuff. You can smell it from 4 states away.
mhm.
That stuff's bad. Wow.
I mean, if this tells you anything, Shara, you know the area. Is we was down at the river, you know, where the wide bottom of the hill, if you will, at Montcalm, that wide spot at that little bridge. We parked there and walked all the way down to the river. We was actually on a little island in the river. And it's a little, I wouldn't even call it an island, would you? Just had a little stream beside it.
Yeah.
We was that far away, and people up there parked with our cars could smell that stuff
So,
from that far away. That's what.
That's a good
It's a good-
70 yards, probably.
Yeah. And they could smell it. They was like, no, thank you. We're not coming down there.
Yeah, that was bad.
That stuff was terrible.
Hey, we are up to 11 likes and 7 dislikes at least.
Nice.
Well,
On the surströmming.
hey, last I checked, man, I always check numbers at the end of every Friday night. I'll check our overall numbers. And we have so far, last I checked, we had like 121 YouTube videos, and we was at 16,000 views just on
And-
YouTube alone.
And we're up to
Yes, as of right before we went live, subscribers on YouTube. So this is a 2, and we've already ate our snacks, and
well, our
Yeah,
we had
IT
an
guy
ice cream
took like
party.
an hour and a half trying to set up the GoPro.
yeah, this IT guy. I tell you what,
Losing my credibility.
we was scraping the bottom of the barrel when we hired this guy. Must have been a state job.
Ouch.
we're state workers. We can say it.
Can we though?
I can because
Technically, you don't work for a state.
I do.
You work for a commonwealth.
I do work for a Commonwealth. You're right. Hey, Maddox, I do work for a Commonwealth.
What's up, dude?
Well, shoot. So we just wanted to hang out. We got 11 people in here. Oh, like I was saying is we got we're up to what was it, 1,161 followers on Facebook.
Yeah.
I think we're like 274 on TikTok. YouTube hit 200. I'll be honest with you, getting to 50 YouTube subscribers just so we could go live took forever. It felt well. I mean, honestly, we've only been doing this for what, 2 months now on YouTube? No,
Not even quite, have we?
no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
All
right
right,
now, too.
Danielle.
Get out of here. I think actually this week
He's
makes
gonna
2
poop on
months.
your
2 months.
camera again.
And we got 200 subscribers. And it went from 50 to 200 fairly quickly. We were stuck at the 198 range for about 4 days. And that made me madder than anything to be stuck
Hey,
at
you know what,
198.
though? shout out to Ghost because Ghost helped us out a lot.
He did.
We got a lot. From
He
him.
did. We're gonna be doing some more. We're gonna be doing some ghost hunting videos with, no pun intended, some ghost hunting videos with him eventually. We're gonna go to Lake Shawnee when it warms up, which it's getting close. We're going to Lake Shawnee. We got our buddy Ethan over in Kentucky. He's actually wanting to come down this month, hunting with Appalachia on TikTok. If you know who Fishing with Tate is on YouTube, if you don't, all you got to do is type his name in, Fishing with Tate. He'll be the first person to pop up. He's got like 700, 800,000 subscribers. He works with him. He's wanting to come down with us down here in April to record some information, record some episodes with us. So that's going to be fun. He's probably going to come down here and slay us at fishing because, man, we sucked it up.
No,
today.
I'll tell you what, the water will be warm by then. It ain't warm right now.
But I'm just glad I bought Ozark $1 lures today because I lost all 12 of them.
Man, I didn't lose no lures. I just didn't catch nothing.
Hey,
Buddy,
my
did.
little Rob put in some work.
You'll have it.
Yeah, my man. If y'all haven't seen the video yet, it hadn't come out yet.
Anywhere.
So we like I said, this is an exclusive for you guys in the live. We done this fishing challenge at Walmart. I recorded a little video of it earlier today. Basically, we had a little spinner and we put $8, $10, and $12 and let it spin. And whatever it landed on is how much bait each person could buy or lures or whatever you wanted to use. Ours landed on $12. So we had $12 to go inside Walmart and buy whatever we wanted. I'll go ahead and tell you guys I cheated because my wife works at Walmart. So I actually got $12 and 80 some cent worth of stuff. But once I swiped my discount card, it was $11.16. So I was under the challenge.
I bought 2 lures and a Coke Zero.
Oh, buddy. But anyways, we do that challenge and then we busted out our fishing poles. Let me make sure I say the name of this right, a Doc Demon. I had a Doc Demon fishing pole about like this big. This man had, what was it?
I had a real tree daggum camo slingshot little girl's pole.
Yeah. And Hunter had the best fishing pole fishing pole of them all.
I had me a nice, pretty pink Barbie fishing pole.
Yeah. And we went to the riverbank and the fish was not impressed.
Daggum, bud. We went down to 2 watchers.
Yeah, we went from 11 to 2. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
Now we're down to 1.
Oh my God.
What happened? It's just me.
Talking to ourselves now.
No, that's terrible.
I mean, it's showing that I'm still watching.
Yeah.
Hey,
It could just be a mess
it's
up.
a glitch.
It's got to be a glitch because Max is in here. I'm in here. Hunter's in here.
I am not.
Are you not a supporter of the channel, sir?
Our channel's YouTube is signed in on my phone, and it's just a whole thing.
Yeah, it shows it's only one person here. I don't know.
Yeah, you know how YouTube does.
YouTube be trying to kill us. I said those are not qualified views. Not as bad as TikTok, man. That's why, honestly, we don't focus much on TikTok because, well, for one, we don't know if TikTok's going to be here. I think it's up for review in April, ain't it?
Is it really?
Yeah.
We're going to do this again?
Yeah. That's why I haven't really focused on TikTok anymore.
Yeah,
like I put one video out every now and again just to keep the channel going and get people to subscribe and like follow us. And then I hit them with the go to YouTube because that's where everything's going to be. And then Facebook. If you want up-to-date information, stay on Facebook. We're going to put everything on it. But if you want our long-form videos, this is the place to be. But anyways, what that fishing challenge is we went down there. We didn't catch a thing.
I caught a stick.
You caught a stick. I seen some Canadian geese. They were there. I had a crane fly out over top of me.
Oh, no.
And you know what I didn't have? The GoPro on.
Man, I was driving across the bridge down here the other day, and the crane flew up from
Wood monster. Nope, that was the Mothman. It's a crane.
Oh,
is
that's
what
a
they said.
big
I had some ducks land in front of me. Didn't have to go. Yeah.
You know what else I saw today?
What?
Some bell peppers in the water.
Yeah, there was some.
Yeah.
Had yellow bell peppers just floating down the river. And I was probably, a quarter of a mile down the river from you?
Probably.
Yeah, I seen them all down there. I'm like, well, that's something you don't see every day. It's just some peppers floating in the water.
Shipwreck up yonder.
Yeah, it's the shipwreck.
Hey, Duke's still winning right now.
Duke's going to win. We're all Duke fans in here, right?
No.
Let's go, Duke.
I mean, I'll pull for anybody over Bama.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, that's a good point.
Nah.
So
I don't care if it's basketball, football, hockey.
Mm.
Dang,
cricket.
bud.
But I at one point when I was fishing, I had something keep coming up to my bait, right? And it was a big old carp about that big, but I mean, it wasn't going to take the bait. At that point, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to hook the side of this dude like an old alligator. I'm trying to hook him. I couldn't do it.
Snag a cart.
I was trying to. And I tried like hell. I couldn't do it. It broke the pole.
I had a big old bass chase my lure back to the bank, man. But I mean, I got a couple bites, but I think it's mostly just get away from my nest type thing.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
I'm interested type thing. It's
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
think
go away.
it just wasn't a good day. It just wasn't a good day for fishing. So
I mean, it's
fish were
beautiful,
tired.
beautiful day though.
yeah,
We're probably out all night partying. There you go,
Probably.
Pete.
it was
They-
76
they party
degrees
on
at one
Friday
point. It
night.
was my bad. It was hot out there today.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it started cooling off about the time that we went.
Mhm.
Well, that
We
rain
did.
cooled it down a little bit.
Yeah, it did rain. That's what I was afraid of. I busted out that GoPro and I'm like, this is brand new and it's raining. I don't know. It's waterproof, but
I saw earlier where it got up to 81
and
today.
hiccup. Got the hiccups. Hunter called a bobber a floaty or whatever, but you made fun of him for it.
I didn't.
He said, I got my floaties out here.
I think I call it a floater or something.
Yeah, a floaty.
That's not nice.
A floater.
Floater.
It'd be all right.
Hey. Floating.
Yeah. Live bait didn't even catch anything today. I don't even think you could have caught anything on minnows. Today.
That's when you know it's bad right there.
I don't think you could have caught anything on minnows.
Man, I bet you he's watching from the shadows. Somewhere.
Who's that?
Ethan.
He's judging.
Waiting to pop out.
He's
on
probably
us.
got a novel loading up for me.
It was funny because as soon as I shared a video of us doing a fishing challenge, old Ethan from Hunting Appalachia comments on there said every bit of my money goes against Hunter.
So does that mean I would also win that bet since we all didn't catch something?
The challenge ain't over.
It's just on hold.
It's just
The
on
cir-
hold.
The challenge continues.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we lost most of our stuff throughout the day.
Oh, I got a whole tackle bag full.
Hey, we talking about? I got a backpack sitting in the car, buddy. I got
Hey, that ain't from the
I got a
Walmart challenge,
catfish.
though.
I got a catfish pole sitting in the car right now. I said we will go down here and catch catfish.
Oh, listen, most of my bait came from Walmart.
I got 2 headlamps in my thing too. Just saying. I'm ready to roll.
It's tempting.
All right, buddy.
It's raining. Though.
Dude, well, that's a good time.
Man, it's true. I don't like getting wet though.
Yeah, I got poncho in my bag too.
Yeah,
But I got it all.
Was that the same poncho that we had at the
No,
Surf-
no, that
we tossed
poncho,
that one, didn't we?
that poncho at the Surströmming challenge, it got thrown in trash.
Uh,
Funny story, I gotta tell y'all. So I took that can of Surströmming and put it in a grocery bag and set it on top of my trash and my trash can and closed the lid and locked it down. My dad comes and gets my trash. So I was like, man, I hope when he opens it, that smell just gets him. It didn't even smell.
I,
Didn't even smell. Like, oh man.
man, if we did it middle of the summer, I bet you it wouldn't.
Oh
smell
boy,
good.
that stuff was tough, man. That was some tough stuff.
Man, I keep trying to adjust my hat in the camera, and it's opposite. So I like,
That is weird. Like that's what I was trying to point at something the other day. I was like, the West Virginia. Wait a minute. Oh, as you can see, oh man, my shoulder.
basically just blew his shoulder out.
We got us a new wall art here, made by my sister-in-law Megan and my brother Terry. He made the frame. It is so hard to do that when you're looking at the camera, but it's right there. They did a good job on it.
They did. I
Good
like
job. We're gonna have lights added to it. We just actually, I'll be honest with you, I kind of forgot about the lights and stuff throughout the week.
Yeah.
It's been a long week.
we
of work.
even forgot to post the video of the unveiling of it.
Oh,
we
we did?
did. Dang.
Yeah,
But
we did.
hey, make sure you check out our video too, because they joined us for a conspiracy theories episode.
Yeah, and it's doing well actually.
Yeah,
It's doing well. I think it's got like 18 views.
Right.
For us, that's pretty good. Now our Surströmming one had over 700 last I checked, like 716 or something.
the conspiracy theories is actually up to 20, and it's got 5 likes. It better not have a dislike.
Whoever dislikes our stuff, I'm gonna start hunting people down that dislike my stuff.
That's how we get canceled.
Not like that. I'm gonna go over there and ask them what we can do to make it better.
Okay. Oh, it's 100% likes, so we're good.
All right.
We don't have any dislikes on
What's the Surströmming up to on the dislikes?
it. It's still at 7.
Okay.
I mean, that's 1%.
Everybody, give this
1% of
like this live right now. Everybody like the live. Give us some likes. We got one. That was me. Like the live. Hey, the main way you can get our information out, basically what we want to use this platform for is I'll go ahead and say what all we've done so far. We've helped the Montcalm Middle School baseball team. We was able to get them 4 new baseball gloves, which that's not a whole lot, but that's great for them. Then for kids that didn't have it, we was able to do that. We helped out with the student section at the last playoff game in Montcalm. I think we bought almost every ticket there for that, 40 tickets. And then we donated. We didn't donate. Our channel and everything as a whole raised enough money, $815 for the last trip to Charleston. What else have we done as far as that goes? We raised money for the flood.
Yeah.
The donations for the flood. We raised money for that. We helped 2 Live Crew go down there. So, I mean, that's what we want to use this channel for. We want to be able to get out there. Of course, we want to be entertainment, have fun, have a good time, but we want to be so widespread that when something that disaster happens or a sporting event happens, we be like, hey, let's help this group out. And we have enough people where we can band together, give them a couple, some money, and then they can go on our way. That's what we want to be about. I want to be able to go and help teams out.
Now we got some lights to put on it.
Yeah.
Hey, we appreciate that, Shaw.
Thank you.
We're trying.
I'll tell you one thing I'm learning right now is I just now stepped in the coaching world of baseball. I've coached strictly football for the last, 2-3 years? Travel football, rec, 2 years. Travel football, rec football. Baseball is a different beast coaching. Let me tell you. It's different. Because, I mean, you got to have these kids. Like in football, like you can keep their attention by always constantly changing something. For tackling drills, for example, they kind of goof off in lines, but as soon as you get them up, boom, boom, boom. In baseball, you could put a kid out in the outfield. That kid can literally sit there for 20 minutes and nothing happened.
Oh, it's going to be even worse.
And then they start looking around and man.
Yeah, wait till you're in a game and the first 5 batters are only knocking it into the infield.
Yeah.
You're going to have them chasing butterflies and everything. Sitting down, picking grass, throwing it up in the air, trying to catch it in their glove.
They got Amelia playing T-ball, and that's where where she was at on practice the other day was the pitcher's mound. And they told she was just sitting there dancing. I got a video. I might post it on our Facebook. I don't know yet. But she's out there dancing and just goofing off. And then they hit the ball to her. And she goes and gets it. And they're like, throw it to first. Well, she didn't know it. She just starts sprinting the first and out sprints the kid and tags him out. I'm like, hey, if it works. It works.
I mean, I've done that in MLB.
Yeah,
the pitcher instead of just throwing it, just throwing it.
Hey, man, sometimes it's what it takes.
That's fun.
I think for our first game, and I don't want to spoil this for the other coach, and I know watches our stuff. That's going to be on the other team, but I think our game plan is going to be get the ball and just throw it to the pitcher. I don't think we're going to go to the first base just yet because we've overthrown so much to first base. Throw it to the pitcher.
Like, give them first.
Yeah,
because once it goes to the pitcher, that stops the play, right?
Yes, if they catch it.
Tough.
Yeah.
Have you had any more success throwing it to the pitcher though than the first baseman?
We're getting there. We've only done 4 practices, so you're working with 7 and 8-year-olds.
I mean, I can't say much. Whenever I was a basketball coach, we had our first game with only 2 practices.
Yeah, that happens.
And nobody on my team had ever played basketball before.
Man,
Yeah, that's tough.
I literally had kids playing leapfrog and everything in the middle of that game.
it's fun. It makes it fun, though, for real. It does make it fun.
Because, like, what do you even say at that point? Like, you're just like, what?
I mean, you just let them play. I mean, it's ultimately they're there to have fun. I mean,
Yeah.
Little League and little youth sports is there to have fun and learn the fundamentals of the game. If you make it turn it into a job, or that's when the kids start not having fun anymore. But at the same time, they still got to learn that discipline of the game, that there is direction and there is purpose for everything that you do. So
that's very true.
it's one of those type of things. Shoot, we just chilling out here right now, man. But
I see how Emily shared that we were going live, but hasn't even made an appearance on here.
what in the world?
I just checked on Facebook and she shared it.
She did share it, and she's not in here. So let's call her out.
Oh, you mean that in the literal sense?
Oh, she just messaged me and said, "Did y'all go live?"
Well, if she would have been watching, she would have known.
Said, yeah, if you just clicked on the link that you shared, you shared it. She said, "I didn't know." We ain't really doing anything special. We just hanging out right now, going over, the fishing challenge. I don't know what other type of content would you guys like to see? Just I know there's only like 3 people commenting, but what type of stuff would y'all like to see? Besides
eating something like good food for once.
Yeah, we can go to like the Chinese restaurant and eat a buffet.
So you could eat the most.
I can't do it no more, man.
No,
I can't do it. I used to be able to go in that Chinese. Golly, Maddox.
There you go.
Wait, let me click on. I'm a block. He's in timeout. No one wants to see that. See what?
I think all of us eating an unhealthy amount of Chinese.
Well, thing is, man, I used to be able to go in there. Man, you remember we'd go in there and eat like 15, 16 plates.
Yeah.
But I can't. I eat 2 plates. I'm ready to go to the bathroom.
What challenge was it that I ate all that Chinese food before?
What?
You remember how we went to the Chinese restaurant? Which challenge did we do that day?
Gummy bear challenge.
Gummy bear.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna redo the gum, kind of like similar to how the surströmming video was. How we done like the live, and then I went through and remade it into an episode. That's how we're gonna do with the actual gummy bear challenge, because I found that a lot of people don't realize it's there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna push it in there and just take out some bits and pieces that us just goofing off, and just stick it straight to the challenge. And then I'll probably gonna do the same thing with this live here, is just change it into an episode so you guys can see it.
Or if you don't want to see us eat Chinese smarty pants, what do you want to see us do?
Yeah.
You do a
I
pizza
personally
challenge.
hate Chinese food. so
What?
That would be a terrible, terrible challenge.
I think we need to do the pizza challenge.
I would love to
Wait,
do
we've already
good
done
food.
that.
Good foods. Good
Oh,
foods.
Good food.
I would love to do some good foods from around the world, but I mean, hey, Bluefield has an international food like festival every single year.
Oh, that's true.
Maybe we should go there. Contraction simulator.
No.
Let me just be real, man. I'll be dropping some. My belly hurts sometimes.
Yeah, you said you were dying on the toilet earlier.
Yeah.
A
contraction simulator.
Oh, now she
Oh,
said something.
Oh, man. Emily coming in from the cheap seats.
We're getting way too many yeses on that.
No, I'm not doing that.
Hey,
Look.
for the brand.
All I'm saying is I get the contraptions are bad, but y'all only hold that gut for 9 months. I've been holding this bad boy for 20 some years. Oh, we about to get a bunch of hates for that.
That'd be all right.
Be a man. That's why I
Mans don't have those.
That's why
Yeah,
I'm not
for
doing
being
it.
a man.
Oh, wait,
Exactly.
whoa. Just move on.
Oh man,
Get
why you gotta
canceled
hate
today.
like that? Why you gotta be so hateful? I tell you what, Maddox, if you do it with us, actually, how much are those machines?
No, I don't know. How much are those? Anybody know? Because you'd die if you did. If I put that thing on, no.
My gallbladder died inside of me, and I'm all right.
I ended up pooping myself.
Yeah. How much are they though?
Anybody know?
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean, I've literally got a cell phone right here in front of me. What's it called? A
Kinda.
contraption machine.
I'm ordering one
Don't.
right now.
Oh no.
Don't do that.
What's it?
I-
Contraption.
How does it work? What does it shock you? Because I don't like being
It's
shocked.
like a big belt thing.
Dude, it don't hurt like to get shot. I've been shocked with the riot shield. It don't hurt.
I don't like to be shocked though.
What is the riot shield? Is it 150,000 volts or 250,000
I don't
volts?
even
Man,
know.
we still need to do that electric fly swap thing that them one guys was doing with the
Dude, I almost bought one at the
harmonicas.
dollar store the other day.
It's got you put the harmonicas in your mouth. I think that'd be hilarious
Contraction
myself.
machine. I'm looking it up, but it's slow.
There's a name for those. What are they called? There's like a proper name for
Oh,
it.
that's the monitor. I don't need that.
Between 25 and $7 grand. That's a big.
Buddy.
For For the $7,000, they better put the baby inside of them too.
Labor simulation sheet machine for men. Let's see it. Oh, that's not it. Wait a minute. Here it is. 10 unit muscle stimulator.
Tens machine. There
Full
we
Pro
go.
for back pain relief. Okay, that's not it.
Oh, I need that.
Muscle.
We'll circle back around to that.
that. Can't be too expensive. A lot.
Oh,
of
there's
to
some
do,
rich
though.
people on there though.
Yeah, some people are making some money on TikTok.
Some people are getting paid by the company to do it.
Hey, well, if there's any companies out there that wants to pay me to do it, there ain't a whole lot I wouldn't do for $20.
We've been doing a lot. We've been spending money to torture ourselves. So if I got paid to do it,
I can't find nothing. It took me to Reddit, and I instantly got nervous. Anytime I click on Reddit, I'm like, you never know what's going to happen on
it's
there.
gonna go to left field. Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
I feel like that's one of the guarantees in life.
All right, let's see.
There it is. It's a 30-minute simulator.
Oh, we ain't no need
nah.
to do no 30 minutes now.
I'm trying to find a
I'm gonna be
link.
good
to
if I last
buy.
30 seconds.
I don't know where it's at.
Give or take.
What do we? If we do this challenge, what do we get? Like,
The bragging rights of saying we did it.
can I come home and? Never mind. I ain't even gonna go there.
Nah, you already started going there.
Virtual in. Only thing I can find is a muscle stimulator back, but it's for back pain. I don't see that that's gonna.
I mean, unless you just instead of putting it on your back, put it on your stomach.
Is there
I don't know. There's no muscles in my stomach to stimulate. It's
That's
all
kind of the purpose of the contractions.
a pat on the back. I hear you. If I could get a hold of the riot shield from my place of work, that would be cool to do on a live.
You think they're just gonna let you borrow that?
No,
shit?
I've been.
They don't even want the ones that need it use it.
What do you mean, real man? Do you not see this? This is peak male performance right here.
Oh, here's one right here. Look at that.
Oh, no, Brittany said, nope, not happening. You were so lucky we couldn't get behind you today because I was willing to follow you wherever you went with blaring my horn the entire way from Bluefield Walmart to wherever you went. But that red light saved you. I was not trying to get a ticket. Hunter was in the passenger seat. We was like, we got to get her.
I was being a passenger princess with my
Yep.
pink Barbie pole.
Yeah. We was at the edge of the parking lot as you drove by, and I said, hey, here goes Brittany. So I tried, that's why I zoomed through the parking lot so fast. I was trying to get behind her. I was, especially when you stopped at that stop sign. I was like, I gotta get back here. I was going rearing on it. I'm just gonna blow that horn as loud as I can.
Then the car got between us.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, I can't do it now.
I mean, you can. People died for your right to be able to honk whenever you want to.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. We imagine
we did the total opposite. Okay,
we recorded videos inside Walmart today. That's so weird. It was so
yeah, because
weird.
all these random people just look at you like you're dumb. Like
We cleared out the fishing aisle. I'll tell you that. If you want to shop in peace, pull out your phone and be like, all right, today on the episode, what we're doing. They're like, oh God, we gotta get out of here.
I saw people like double, triple, quadruple back around.
It's like, and then nobody was. We was in aisle 8 at the very end of it. Nobody goes up and down that aisle. Right? We start recording our intro. Everybody in the world comes up beside us and like, what are they doing? That's embarrassing. What are you talking about? We're famous YouTubers. Oh my gosh. She said that's embarrassing.
We're famous.
Yeah, we're famous. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Why would we be embarrassed?
Is this what's the name of that machine? A battle?
A battle?
Huh?
What, a battle?
No, the name of this machine is Bagel.
I mean, I was assuming it was a badgel.
What are you talking about, Danielle? You was with us. It's $80. It's got $100 off coupon right now. It's $79. Offer ends at midnight.
It's a Vagil boost.
VAGAL. Vagil?
Yeah.
I don't think this does what you think it does.
Tens Vagil. Wait a minute.
I don't think it does what you think it does.
I don't think that's what you...
but it's funny.
Dude, I don't think that's the right machine.
Y'all couldn't handle labor pains.
An entry level vagus nerve stimulator. I don't think that's the right thing, bro. Oh my god. This is natural relief. Hey, wait a minute. Zero side effects, less stress.
Oh my god.
Tom, what's this? I don't know how to read that word. I'm stupid. I don't know.
I'm gonna just drop the link in the comments.
What the hell is this thing? All right, let's read the customer reviews. This device is This device is a fantastic investment. It's a portable, easy to use, really effective. I've been using it to help with my anxiety and digestive issues. It's made a noticeable difference. I love that it's powered by my phone. It's so convenient and portable. What is wrong with you people? You know what we should do right now on this live?
Oh god.
Somebody pull up Reddit. The safe for work Reddit. You bunch of nasties.
Oh, here, Danielle sent me one.
And pull up Am I an
She
Asshole?
put it in the group.
And let's answer Am I an Asshole?
Hey, listen, by the way, the last comment on there says y'all couldn't handle labor pains. Let me tell you something. I will go sit down in there or wherever we do this at, and I won't even make a face.
Buddy. I'm not. What's that?
Oh my god.
Y'all always talking about we got the man flu. Or
Hold
whatever.
on. What is it I was looking at here? Oh,
I might poop my britches. No faces though. All right, it wouldn't be me. Somebody might.
You ordering it?
Don't order it. That thing's how much is it? I didn't even look.
All right, let's
I
see
think it was
here.
like 80 or something.
Not the vaginal exciser or whatever that's called.
Oh, this one's 24.
Dude, don't do that. I
Hold on
was just
a
playing.
Oh.
I was just playing. Oh.
It was a joke. It was just a joke.
Oh yeah, I forgot you wanted us to do that. Okay. Well, I only got 13.
I'm trying to find something here that's
just go with it.
buddy. I don't.
Some of these I don't think you can just roll with it.
Yeah, you got to kind of watch what you're doing here.
What?
All right.
God. Got like double, triple, quadruple check it.
Well, I'm just afraid to click on anything on Reddit, man. Reddit's done got me, buddy.
Oh, here's one that says my wife is super pissed off.
All right, let's do it since we got the women in here. Let's do it.
Yeah. All right.
Hold on, let me pull up my YouTube again here. We done lost a view because I closed it out. I'm sorry.
That gun, bud.
All right. Hey, everybody like the live again. We only had 2 of you like it. 3 of you. All right. Go ahead and read it, Drew. Oh, man, that was loud. I'm sorry.
All right. It says, I have been married for 5 years with my wife, who I've met nearly 10 years ago. The thing is, she loves traveling a lot, and she loves traveling on the date of her birthday. Last year, we went to Brazil and had a great time. In May, we had a month. Huh?
These people are rich.
Yeah. So I already don't like them.
Yeah.
In May, we had a month-long travel to Europe when we visited some Greek islands, Athens, and a bunch of Spanish cities in Paris. You're right.
Just casually.
Her birthday is in a few days, and we had some long talks about traveling. Europe left us in debt, and some health issues left us with almost no savings.
Savings?
We want to have children this year, and we need some medical assistance for that. That also costs money. I told her that maybe this year we cannot afford to travel anywhere. She didn't like it, but she agreed. But it turns out a few days ago, she snapped. She is now super angry because she's staying home for her birthday, that it doesn't matter what we discussed. She never said she doesn't want to travel, and that me, as her husband, should know what she wants for her birthday, and she should know what she wanted to travel either way and surprise her with some tickets. But I really don't know how to diffuse the situation. I offered to buy some last-minute tickets anywhere, but now she doesn't want me to because she said I'd just be doing it because she forced me. Am I the asshole? No, she is 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's ask the chat. What do you guys think?
I mean,
Sounds familiar.
sounds like he.
Wow. Wow. Somebody sleeping on the couch tonight.
Yeah, she's the butthole, right? That's not what I meant, man. Now you're going to get me in trouble.
You just said sounds
That's the way
familiar.
that's the way everybody took that.
You just said sounds familiar. Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's his fault because he got her spoiled to a lifestyle.
It sounds like she had that lifestyle already.
Oh, hey, Darius.
Hey, Darius, what's up? We just down the road from you, buddy. I mean, yeah, because I mean, at the same time, they're wanting to have kids. They're wanting to plan a future. He's wanting to plan a future. They had medical issues. You know, they already had some issues going on. And then she said she didn't want to go nowheres. Now she's saying she does want to go somewhere. And she wants him to surprise her. He says, I'll surprise her. And now she's like, no. Stop it.
I'm just saying.
That's what it is. One of them things, man. You're like, okay. You want to go to McDonald's? No, I don't want to go to McDonald's. I want to go somewhere to eat. All right, you want to go Wendy's? No. You want to talk about? No. Where do you want to go? Oh, it don't matter. Okay, let's go to McDonald's. I don't want McDonald's today. Like, all right, well, let's go to Applebee's. Well, where do you want to eat?
I don't care.
I don't know. I don't care.
And then where we
Well, obviously you do care.
and then where we finally get right. Well, if that's where you really want to go, since you want to go there,
So I bust out the cell phone. I text Isabel and be like, hey, tell her you want Chinese. Join up.
oh, you done let her in on the cheat code now.
To be checking her phone.
Oh, man. So that is a question since we have so many females in here. Why is it so hard to find somewhere to eat? Like what's the answer to that? Like, why? Speechless.
We need the Jeopardy music.
Can we play? I wonder if this works over YouTube. Tell me if this works. Let me move my cans of. Can y'all hear that?
I bet we could make it work.
I wonder. No, all we got to do is turn it up on the phone.
Of
course, the one time
Now
there's
here-
not like a delay.
I got.
Do what? We only have 3.
Yeah, it ain't working. All right, somebody said something in the chat, but I can't see. Why is it so hard to just
plan
plan?
things on your own? Exactly. You know why it's so hard to plan things on our own?
Oh Lord!
Because when we make plans, we're like, but what about this? What about that? We got to plan things out. We got kids. That's why we can't plan nothing out.
Basement.
Oh, y'all just going to abandon me now?
Here's the thing, man.
That made no sense.
Here's the thing. When it comes to making decisions on where we're going to go, I feel like since me and Emily's the one paying for it, the kids just go where I'm going to go. 100%.
What do you mean that made no sense? Why is it so hard to just plan things on your own? What are you talking about, playing stuff on our own? What, pick where we want to go eat? Because then y'all fuss about it.
Yeah, that ain't what you was about to say. Drew about to get in trouble.
You ain't far behind.
I didn't say nothing. I'm just trying to see if we can have practice tomorrow.
Oh, awfully convenient timing.
Yep.
You're already in trouble.
He's already. Oh, Drew, what'd you do?
Well, you know what? If you're already in trouble, you may as well go for the high score, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I got a pretty high score on this game.
Now, see, I got to lose battle. My wife's in here, and then if I make my wife mad, then when I show up to work on Monday, I got to deal with my boss yelling at me for making my wife mad. Y'all better be careful. You'll be the dog hat. Well, I did sleep on the couch last night. I didn't mean to, but I did. Let me tell you. Let me ask y'all this. Since we're all guys here, Thursday night, Sweet 16's on. I always go to bed early, right? Because I mean, I just do. But Sweet 16's on. I want to watch. I want to watch the ball games, right? Emily comes home from work about 11:30ish, 11:40ish. No, she didn't. She didn't start fussing. But she's like, she comes in, goes in, gets her a little something to eat, goes and changes, cleans makeup off her face, all that type of stuff, right? Comes and gives me a kiss while I'm laying on the couch. She's in there watching her phone in the kitchen, doing whatever. I doze off watching the game. Right?
Okay.
The cat wakes me up, licking me in the face to make sure I'm still alive at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Guess where Emily was at?
In the bed?
In bed asleep. Now, why she leave me on the couch like that?
I don't know. Maybe you were sleeping good.
The TV was still on. I missed the ending to the Duke game because I fell asleep during it.
Well, they're playing tonight, so I feel like I can tell you the outcome of that one.
Yeah. I mean, I know they won because I checked the scores when I woke up on the couch, Emily.
Duke's up 72-58 right now.
Duke's putting a whooping. You left Terry the other night. Where'd you leave him at?
Oof.
Wow. I feel like I'm quite the MVP of a husband here. Like you,
Oh, she left him on the couch.
Terry on the couch.
I was a little worried that you were saying that you left him here or something like that.
Yeah,
you were on your way back to North Carolina.
Like, where's he been? Like, I'm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So, what did we ask a minute ago? Oh, let's do another one of the. Somebody else read that. Am I the?
That wrestling one got me that one day.
Oh.
Same thing Drew says when he gets up late. Why didn't you wake me up? Because you're a grown man and not my fourth child. Leave. She's swinging for the fences today, bro. How many times does Drew wake up late in a week?
Not many.
I remember Emily and every day.
That's not true.
I remember Emily would always be like, drop the kids off and on our way back. She said, yeah, past Drew hauling ass through my come again.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Oh boy. Man, I know it's every time I tell Brittany, I'm like, I'm gonna try to come in at 6 o'clock this morning.
Knows.
She's like, why'd you clock in at 7:04? It'd be like that. It'd be like that for real. I don't know what my deal is though. Usually when I have to work early the next day, I go into a manic phase and I can't go to bed till like 2 in the damn morning. Oh man, I'm dropping cuss words like crazy right now. I gotta stop that.
Yeah.
I gotta go at like 2 in the morning and man, that's how it is.
All right, let's do this one. This one seems interesting.
I'm so scared to just click anything on their Reddit anymore. I'm telling you.
I don't know. There we go.
Yelling for the kids to get up while you're still laying down covered up.
I don't even use covers. That's how you know you learn.
He just lays there butt naked in his silkies.
No, I mean, I wear pajamas. That's why I don't need no blanket. Like I'm already warm.
He wears pajamas.
I like him lounge lizards. You know what I mean?
Don't know what you mean.
The pants, man. The pajama pants.
Whatever, bro. Whatever you kids calling them these days.
Listen. This lady says, I, 27 female, was at a group work training for my job this past weekend.
This is going to get deep.
The company put a bunch of us in a hotel and had us attend.
Oh, no.
Had us attend a day-long presentation about our goals for the next quarter. For context, we're in sales. It's highly competitive, and the group consisted of mostly older employees, with me being the youngest. After a full day of meetings, a few of us decided to get dinner at a restaurant down the street from our hotel. We carpooled, and when we arrived, one of the older ladies, in her 50s, was already there standing at the bar. We invited her to join us for food, but she declined. And when we moved on with our night, I had 2 beers with dinner. So I'm not judging, but as we finished our meal, it became clear that Deborah was plastered. That's the 50-year-old lady, right?
Yeah. She has nothing else to lose.
She was stumbling even even though the ground was level and slurring pretty badly. Now listen, I'm gonna judge this poster for this, even though the ground was level. Sometimes it's hard to catch up to the earth. You know,
I mean, the Earth's spinning how many thousands of miles per
yeah,
hour?
sometimes,
Yeah, tell you what.
sometimes you have it. Oh, come on.
Snoring aggressively.
All right. So she was slurring pretty bad. And as they left, Deborah came outside with us and reached for her keys. I immediately stopped her and said I'd drive her back to the hotel. She agreed. But as she went to grab the passenger door handle, she missed and fell straight back onto the pavement, hitting the back of her head.
Oh,
I don't mean to be gross, but it sounded like someone dropped a carton of eggs. I checked, and not only was she passed out, but she was bleeding from her head. Everyone panicked, so I grabbed my phone to call 911. One of the younger guys stopped me and said, "Help me get her in the car. We'll get her room key out of her purse and just put her in bed."
What?
I was bewildered and said, "But she has a head injury. She's bleeding. What if she has a cracked skull? I'm no doctor, but if you go to sleep with a head injury, don't you not wake up?" I'm pretty sure I learned that in school, and some other employees agreed with me, so I called the ambulance. Paramedics took Deborah to the hospital, and she survived, though she was in really bad shape when we checked up on her the next day. Here's where I may be the asshole. Our managers found out that Deborah was hospitalized for over-drinking while technically at a work function, and they fired her on the spot.
Ooh.
Everyone also found out that I was the one who insisted on calling an ambulance. The older employees are all saying that I did the right thing. She could have died, but the younger ones are calling me a snake and saying I got her 5 on purpose because she was competition. Am I the asshole?
absolutely not. She did the right thing. Because if you come from the criminal justice world, if you would have took her home, put her in that hotel room, knowing all that, you are just as liable.
Yeah.
Say she did die in that hotel room. They're not going to know if you bashed her in the back of the head. All they're going to see is you got in her car on those cameras. You showed up at that hotel. You put her in her room as she's went.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Boom. It looks like you killed her.
Yep.
She 100% did the right thing. You're 50 years old. At this point, you should be grown up enough to know not to act like that. You know, should be real.
I mean, but I'm just saying, like, I've been there.
As the cans rattle in the background.
Yeah.
Those are Coke Zero cans.
Lots of Coke Zero.
It really, that's what I be drinking. It's Coke Zero.
Yeah, that's what we all be drinking.
So
These are 3 for $3 at the dollar store at the top of Little
but-
Lick Road.
but what if? Oh, really?
Yeah. These are 3 for $3.
But what if, though? What if Deborah just had a little reaction with her medication and she didn't really ever drink? You know, maybe she started.
Then
taking
she
some-
should know not to drink with that.
Well, I mean, I feel like if that
Could
was the
be
case, could be too.
Yeah, I remember that, Emily. They Uriah got that skull fracture, and they let him go to sleep on the ambulance.
Daggone.
Yep.
I don't seem too smart on it.
Nope. God, I gotta stop leaning over forward. It makes it look like I got back. Look at
Doesn't
that.
make you
Yeah,
like-
put me.
Dude, all right, somebody else read. I don't want to read them no more.
Got my daggum man titties out over here.
I want to listen this time.
I'm looking.
San Diego.
Saint Diego.
Please, they're interesting. Oh, okay. I got what you meant there. It took me a minute to read that.
So did anybody in here know?
Yeah, I agree. That was better her fired than dead. If you're at a work function, you ought to be like,
I mean, I guess that's true. I mean, you don't want to get yourself
I
fired.
mean-
Maybe she's a raging alcoholic.
Yeah, maybe.
maybe she needed help.
True. And I said that with all seriousness, like for real. Maybe she is. You know.
Maybe she needs to go to NAAA.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't think she's a snake. I think she did the right thing.
She did.
I think she did the right thing.
Because her luck, Deborah would have died.
Yep.
She'd have been in the can over it.
Yep. 100%. 100%.
All right, that's my luck anyway.
Yeah.
If I'd have done that and put them
Yeah, right. That's like I said, I was driving through Bramwell the other day. You never see a cop at 5 a.m. I was driving through Bramwell. This has been about 5 months ago in my Jeep, right? Which is illegal as hell. Tell me why there was a cop in the middle of Bramwell that day.
That's how it works.
Every daggone time, buddy. he pulled me over too.
Man, I had a state trooper not too long ago bust a U-turn on Route 20 and come and pull me over for a dead inspection sticker.
Oh,
I'm talking about he's going 65 this way.
That.
I'm
That's a
going 50
second-
something this way.
isn't that a secondary defense?
That's what I
now?
thought, buddy. But I've been pulled over about 4 times before, especially Bluefield City.
Well, have you
My
fixed it?
Lord, no.
All right, then. He has not learned his lesson.
They always just give me a warning.
All right.
I didn't
I got
say
one.
that.
You want me to read the title of it?
Sure, read it all.
So, am I the asshole for not offering to split gas on a road trip I didn't want to go on?
Oh, hold on now. I already got an opinion on this, probably.
Well,
Okay, let's hear the story.
so last weekend, I, 24 female, got dragged into a spontaneous hiking trip with my friends Jason and Lily. They're a couple. We were hanging out Friday night after their place. I was already half dead from the work week and had too much wine. So I just crashed out on their
Y'all gotta
couch.
quit drinking.
Yeah, I was thinking very common
Yeah, y'all
denominator
need
with
to-
these.
Y'all need to be more responsible.
Saturday morning, I was super hungover, like dry mouth, hoodie over the eyes level.
No.
All I wanted was some water, maybe a hash brown, no human interaction. But Jason had already woke
I mean,
up.
that sounds like pretty good to me.
I felt that on a personal level.
I could go for a hash brown from McDonald's right now, for real, buddy.
Yeah, man.
But Jason was already up and buzzing about this hike 4 hours away. Lily was into it too. I said very clearly multiple times, I'm down to hang out, but I'm not hiking. I feel like crap. They're like, oh, come on. You'll feel better once we're there. And it's mostly flat. I didn't push back hard enough, I guess. I wasn't trying to be the buzzkill. Next thing I know, we're in Jason's car, and I'm wedged in the back with my hood up and bottle of Gatorade. Spoiler, I never hiked. We get there. I walked to the trailhead and then just sat in the car with the windows cracked, reading a paperback I found in the back seat. I think it was Lily's copy of Circe. Good book, though. They were gone for 3-ish hours, came back sweaty and glowing and very into themselves. I clapped politely. We drove back. Then on the drive home, Jason says, all casual, so if y'all could Venmo me like $30 for gas, that'd be great. I hesitated and said, wait, seriously? I told him I didn't really feel comfortable paying for a trip that I didn't want to go on and didn't participate in. I said it was...
Why don't you just go home?
I'll let him finish now.
I said it as lightly as I could and even added a half laugh so I didn't sound rude, but neither of them responded. It got weirdly quiet after that, like not just we're tired quiet, but stiff, polite quiet. Lily scrolled through Instagram the rest of the ride. Jason turned the music up and didn't really talk to me again after he dropped me off. I texted later that night and said, thanks for driving me anyway. And Lily replied with a thumbs up emoji. Not even a no problem or anything, just the thumbs up emoji. I've been replaying it in my head, and I do get the gas isn't free, but also I didn't want to go. I said that and barely even left the car. I felt like I was being held financially hostage for a vibe I wasn't a part of. Am I the asshole for not paying gas money for a trip I got peer pressured into doing and didn't even enjoy?
No, but you're an asshole for other reasons.
I want to go back to like the beginning of that story.
Okay.
How does going and walking 4 miles make you feel good when you're not there? Yeah, that's yeah. Why get in the car? Just say, hey, no, I don't want to go. Drop me off at my house.
Or, walk home. Drive your own car home.
Yeah.
Take a bus.
This sounds like
You are
young-
24 years old.
Yeah, I was about to say this is definitely young people.
God, mighty.
God, I
Y'all
hate
y'all
saying
need
that.
to toughen up a little bit. My God.
Be like, I ain't going. All right, that's just the
I
end of it.
mean, I've done that before. Like,
Yeah, like, nope, not gonna do it.
Like today, I'm making pizza rolls.
Oh, you guys can go ahead and go fishing. I gotta cook my pizza rolls in the oven. After-
why are y'all judging me so hard for the way I eat pizza?
Yeah, we got 9 people in here. Char, we already got your answer. How do y'all cook pizza rolls? We need to know. I am going to ask this on Facebook. How do you cook pizza rolls? Because this man, it's 2 hours to bake them. 2 hours to bake a pizza roll?
It was not 2 hours.
True.
It was a while.
It was like
Air
maybe
fryer.
an
I'll take the air
hour-ish.
fryer. Hey, pizza rolls in the air fryer is good. I don't ever do it like that because you look. If I'm cooking pizza rolls, it's because I'm hungry. It's because I want that food.
Oven and air fryer. Y'all don't really be doing that.
Yeah.
I live here.
Oh, Duke won.
Ugh,
Yeah. Let's go, Duke. So oven.
they don't really be doing that.
Do you even know how to turn the oven on, bro?
Well, here you use the daggum air fryer. 350 into golden. Man, y'all were crazy.
You don't know what's wrong with Megan? She used to that go mountain water down there in McComas. That's what's wrong with her.
Oh my god. I mean, all right. Let me be honest, okay? If I got plenty of time and like I don't need to eat something fast or make the kids something fast, hold on now. I can go for cooking them in the oven. It does crisp them, gives them a nice little crunch or whatever you want to say.
Crunchy.
But 99.9% of the time, if I'm cooking pizza rolls, it's because I want something quick to make the kids or whatever, because I don't really eat them. But you put them things in the air fryer and the microwave if you got to.
Hey,
Well, see,
yeah,
I was
okay.
already committing to making them though. Whenever you guys were like, "Hey, let's meet up in a half hour."
We got a slow oven, something.
Yeah, what's wrong? Did you preheat it?
I did.
That's the problem.
Who
You put
preheats the oven?
you
Just
put the
throw
pan,
it in there.
you put the pan in while it's preheating. It's a half cooked. Time it gets to
By the
temperature.
time it gets heat, every time I preheat it, that's when I open it up and I realize I left all the other pans in there.
Hey, I do
Like
that all the
that
time.
gummit.
That does suck because they do be stealing your heat.
Yeah, my cast iron in there.
Yeah, shoot, I got like 2 cookie sheets,
Yeah. Oh, buddy,
a couple
the whole top,
Pyrex like glass dishes in there.
the top shelf of the stove is for storage. The bottom shelf's for cooking.
Everybody talks about those drawers at the bottom of your stove. Those are to keep food warm. I'm like, not in here. They ain't.
I ain't putting my food down there.
Them is for pots and pans.
No.
I don't like the consistency.
I don't
of
trust
them.
somebody who would use.
I mean,
that
yeah, they're
bottom
kind of
part for
chewy,
warmer
Megan, but
Yeah.
I mean, if you're in a hurry,
It's too close to the floor.
yeah, like I don't.
I
Trust
don't like
that.
it.
What?
I feel like that's just one of those things that people put on TikTok just to think that they.
no,
know something.
it's really a food warmer. That's what it's for.
I don't like that.
No, I don't either.
I bought a microwave for that.
Yeah, it's supposed to keep it warm after you get it done.
I don't
is the
like
point.
it.
That's what
I don't-
aluminum
I don't-
foil's for. Or you cut the
I don't
oven off
like
and
it.
just leave it in there.
That is gross. I don't like that. That's too close to the floor for me. If I'm,
I mean, half the time it drags the ground. Even
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No, I'm good. And everything that falls from
Yeah, the
the
oven goes
oven
in
goes
there.
in there.
No, I don't know if that's a thing.
It is,
No.
dude.
There'll be some stuff.
If you open up your oven door and look at the crack right
Open
there,
the door.
open the door. Yeah, I'm just no. Hey, so hard hitting questions here. Growing up, I may have asked y'all this before. Tomato soup.
Yeah, boy.
What type of sandwich do you eat with tomato soup?
Peanut butter.
grilled cheese.
See, Emily's grew up eating grilled cheese. It's peanut butter sandwich.
yeah.
No.
Peanut butter
no.
sandwiches
You
with
got to
tomato
go.
soup.
Man, you have you ever had it? Have you
Now,
ever-
I like grilled cheese with it,
I mean,
but peanut butter slaps harder, way harder
Yeah.
with tomato soup.
I mean, I get a grilled cheese is solid. You know,
peanut butter.
Thank
sandwich.
you.
Yeah,
That
there we
sounds
go.
like a Montcalm thing.
Oh yeah.
Megan's from Montcalm. And she said grilled cheese.
I mean, I wouldn't. Grilled cheese, is all right. But man, have you ever tried dipping a daggum peanut butter sandwich?
No.
Dude,
and
it's so good.
do you make a whole sandwich or do you put one piece and fold it?
Cut them in triangles, buddy.
Oh,
Cut them
I'll
in
do all that.
triangles.
I'll take one piece and fold that thing over.
Cut them in triangles.
Have you ever dipped? Anyway, you ever dipped peanut butter sandwich tomato soup?
No. I've literally never even heard of that before this. Like, not once in
Lord,
my
man.
entire 28, almost 29 years
Listen,
on this God's green earth have I ever heard of somebody making a peanut butter
that's how I was
sandwich.
taught to eat
with a
tomato
tomato
soup when I was a kid. My dad was like, "Hey, watch this." Both in okay. I mean,
No, peanut butter sandwich is the only correct answer. Terry, that's how you ate them growing up. Don't you lie to me. Drew puts applesauce on his egg.
It's
Ah,
fire.
that is. I've ate it like that before,
That
What?
is
dude.
over
That's
easy
a
eggs,
thing.
and you
Southern
put
West
applesauce on them, man.
Southern West Virginia. If you go to any Southern West Virginia restaurant, like for breakfast, applesauce is a main dish,
I mean, I'd love applesauce. Don't get me
Oh,
wrong, but
bud.
applesauce on eggs?
buddy. Applesauce with breakfast is just great.
I mean, look, I'm not
Oh,
hating on the
God
applesauce
almighty.
part. It's the applesauce on the eggs.
dude, you have you some over easy eggs. You chop them bad boys up. You got the yolk here. You
Yeah.
pour some applesauce on it.
I've
mix
ate it
in
like
there.
that,
Shoot,
buddy. It's got that sweet contrast with that egg.
Mm-mm.
I just, we don't ever
All right, I
have
got
applesauce.
one for y'all and one for the chat.
Who we got?
What kind
It's not
of
gross.
ramen noodles do you guys like? Beef or chicken? Let's be real. I know that there's 1,000 flavors, but
Oh,
there's really only 2
I
flavors.
mean, I like shrimp myself, but out of those two, I mean, honestly,
I mean, we always buy chicken at my house because that's the only thing that I don't eat them, but the kids only eat chicken.
my kids eat
But-
beef or chicken. Evie likes beef only.
I like beef, but yeah,
I mean,
we about to visit that, Emily. But
That's
yeah,
not
I'd have to go
bad.
with chicken because that's what everybody eats. It's chicken. What do you
What
I'm
about
like?
you,
still-
Drew? If you had to pick what?
Texas beef.
Hey, Texas beef actually does hit.
It
though.
is good. They've got a chili one.
I am still hung on the fact that you don't like peanut butter and tomato soup, and then you're gonna talk about eggs on and applesauce.
And then he goes straight
What's
to the
next? You don't
ramen.
like grits neither?
No, I don't.
I'll eat grits, but I don't like the consistency.
How y'all eat y'all's grits in the chat? I put a little sweet and low in mine, some butter.
Now I do make ramen in the microwave. That one's
Yeah, I mean, I
don't
do
do that
that.
one on the stove.
I do
If you're cooking ramen on the stove,
serial killer.
yeah, you didn't grow up in the
Nah,
struggle at all.
I definitely use that in the microwave. Butter and sugar.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
I mean, I use a sugar substitute.
That's ain't nothing wrong with that. So,
Sweet and low.
what did we ask with the? I don't remember what we asked when it said chicken.
Ramen.
ramen.
Oh, ramen. My bad. Yeah, chicken. So mustard on pepperoni rolls.
I
Emily
mean,
Emily eats mustard on anything pizza related.
I know a lot of
That is
people.
disgusting. Hey,
Oh,
that's a
come
quick
on,
one.
dude.
sugar and egg salad.
No,
Sugar and egg
I
salad.
don't eat egg salad.
God almighty.
That is the
Do you put
sweet-
sugar on your dino nuggies?
I put sugar in my spaghetti. I actually do. Put
Oh,
sugar in
okay,
my
I sounded
spaghetti.
like an idiot. Hey, sugar in your egg salad is the best egg salad to eat.
No, you don't put it in tuna salad either.
I'd try it.
No.
Let me ask anybody in the chat who puts sugar in your egg salad.
Now I will say this much: a little grape in your chicken salad.
Oh, Char don't like egg salad. I bet. Hey,
I like egg.
I bet you somebody in here is going to put daggone raisins in it.
Was that a Caucasian joke?
Yeah,
Thought it was.
Oh,
Thought it was.
they're not invited.
Yeah.
Whoever puts raisins in the egg salad, don't come
Or
here.
potato salad or macaroni
Yeah,
salad.
we don't like raisins.
grape in the egg salad, or not an egg salad, and tuna and chicken salad, old bud. There you go.
Yeah, I don't
Get out
know.
of here.
I don't like grapes in any of my salads. No,
I like
I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan. It is kind of runny, but it's great. I love
It's-
sugar.
It's almost running.
It does make it a little more runnier in the egg salad when you put sugar in it
Oh well,
because it breaks down.
I will say this much.
You're
right.
I like raisins plain.
Yeah, I do too, but I don't,
But I don't
like raisins in anything.
No, I don't like it mixed and stuff. It's
If I take a bite and taste a raisin, I'm ready to throw hands with someone.
yeah. I don't think raisins need to be in anything, but I
No.
do like raisins.
Except maybe rice pudding, but I prefer it without raisins.
I'm not really
too.
a rice pudding type of guy.
Yeah, me either.
Cashews and chicken salad. I've never had that together.
I know a lot of people be eating cashews and chicken.
I like
cashew
cashews
salad.
and I like chicken salad. Have you ever had ham salad?
I put bread and butter pickles into it. I mean, I prefer dill, but pickles with tuna is fine.
I mean, honestly, I'd even just throw sweet relish in tuna salad.
Maddox said grapes make him sick. That's because, or raisins make him sick. That's because they're dried grapes.
Yeah.
Grapes make you poopy.
Yeah, boy. Oh, fiber right there. Well, I sounded super hillbilly. when I said, right there.
Right there.
Ham salad is good. I
Yeah.
do like ham salad.
I've never had it.
Daggone, bud.
Buddy. Hey, you know what?
You know what? Content idea. We're just gonna make you breakfast.
We're just gonna make you stuff that we grew up eating.
Oh,
I get. You know what? We know what we need down here in Old Coleman right here.
Yeah,
So we can just cook right in front of everybody.
that would be cool.
Let me ask y'all a question. Because Emily, I bought this and cooked it, and she about puked and said it looked like dog food.
No.
But I grew up eating it. Like when my mom made this, like we was legit. We was excited when mom made this. We would literally eat and make sandwiches of it. Hash, like in the can.
Like corned beef hash.
Yeah, with the little diced potatoes.
That shit's
God,
Hey,
I mean,
I had that actually at the academy.
good, ain't it?
It was.
But you get it out of a can, just it comes out looking like dog food. But it is great.
dude. Listen,
American Roadhouse Express in Asheboro has a Hawaii chicken salad that comes in ooh. I would try that.
I would try that. Yeah.
I love hash. If Emily messages me
Same.
right now and said I'm making you
Same.
some hash, I'd be like, let's cut the live. I'm going home. I got to go eat me a hash
Have you ever
sandwich.
tried it on a piece of just put a piece of light bread on your plate and put it over top of it?
Yeah,
Yeah, boy.
but that's how Emily used to when she made it for me like that before.
Yeah. My dad don't like it. Do you like just the cans of corned beef you can get make sandwiches out of? You like that?
And I'll eat it. It's
Because
not
that hash
it's
is
not
corned
great.
beef hash.
Yeah. I've eaten it. It's not bad. I prefer the corned beef hash.
I like.
It does look like dog food, but
But
man,
it's
it is.
delicious,
Oh,
man.
it is so good. Like
I think corned
I'm
beef
probably
has
going to
really
go
good
and buy me a
flavor.
can of it tomorrow.
Corned beef has a really good flavor to it.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna buy me a can.
Hey.
Emily, that's what we having for supper tomorrow. Corned beef
is
hash.
expensive, man.
Yeah, it's like
It's
$5
good
a
for
can.
breakfast too.
Yeah, it's good.
That's
good
That's
anytime.
when we had it. Whenever I
Breakfast.
Mhm.
It's great. It's
All right, let me
amazing.
ask y'all. This is an old timey breakfast thing. Putting cream style corn over toast for breakfast. Y'all ever done that?
I've never done that, but I can say it'd probably be good because I love cream style corn. It's good.
I don't.
Anybody
And I like
in the
toast.
chat?
Me
Y'all ever
toast,
done
man.
that?
What?
Cream
Huh.
style corn over toast.
Man, back in the day. Anyway,
What you saying that for, old buddy?
I
All
was
right.
reading the chat.
Oh,
You never done that? I'm kind of surprised you never done. I really figured you'd done that.
my grandma, my mama Price. Every time we'd go over there, she'd make gravy, right? But she made chocolate gravy, and you put it on a biscuit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, woo!
What about
It's
tomato
good.
gravy? You ever had that?
I never had tomato gravy.
All right, Hunter, you ever ate macaroni and tomatoes?
I have with
Well,
sugar,
a
with
little
sugar
bit of
in
sweet and low in
it.
I think I actually have had that one.
That
But-
sounds disgusting. Chocolate gravy, tomato gravy, or what?
I put
The
Or
cream style corn. Cream style corn.
You put it over a piece of toast. Tell me it ain't no good.
Man, I tell you
I'll
what.
tell you lying.
Before Pawpaw passed away, that's all he wanted was macaroni and tomatoes. That's
I
all he
love
wanted to eat.
macaroni and tomatoes, dude.
that is one of the top tier struggle meals.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's old coal miner.
Hey,
Hey, I'm not knocking it. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like,
Oh yeah,
there's
I mean,
some
there-
meals that are just a struggle.
I'll tell you what a struggle meal was. That man, my mom could make it when we was growing up, and I'd eat it. Man, I'd probably eat like 4 or 5 bowls of it. Tuna helper.
all right.
Oh, but Emily hates it. Emily hates it. But tuna helper, man, I'm telling you, you've been outside playing all day. You come inside,
Slaps.
wash your hands, and get you a big old bowl of tuna helper, the cheesy tuna helper. Oh, with noodles. Woo.
No, I like hamburger helper.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
it.
hamburger helper's good too. I eat the crap out of that. As y'all,
Yeah,
as
I
y'all
te-
can tell.
I'll tear up some hamburger helper.
Yeah, hamburger
yeah.
helper.
That's not even really a struggle meal anymore, though, with how
Man, it's
expensive
pretty expensive,
hamburgers gotten.
Yeah, right. You cried over tuna. I can eat tuna. I can eat a tuna fish sandwich every
Oh,
day,
yeah,
buddy.
daggone,
Throw
I
some-
love
They ain't saying, man, the way I make them just obviously ain't good for you.
Oh, no.
Because I mean, I load that bad boy with mayonnaise and some.
You take all the omega-3s right out.
Yeah,
of it.
right on out of it, buddy. I've been to Subway and that's one of I've got a
Oh,
tuna
yeah, I have
fish
too.
sub. I'm
Too-
like,
yeah.
shit, give me
All right,
that.
Hunter, you like beanie weenies? Like not
Yeah.
not the kind in the can. Those are gross. I'm talking about take you some pork and beans and cut your own weenies
Yeah,
up in
like-
there.
I think it's better to make your own.
Do y'all eat
hamburger.
them out of the can in the chat, or do y'all make your own?
If I'm on the riverbank, I buy the little cans. Van Camps, pop in bad,
I
buddy.
don't like them.
You pop in bad boys on the when you're sitting there waiting for that
Yeah.
catfish to hit. Oh man, nothing's better. than
I
that.
mean, I'm talking about. I get the Van Camps, like the actual brand, but I don't something about the hot dogs they put in there or something. I just
No, they
care
don't
for
taste as good.
them. Yeah,
They
I think
don't.
and I think that they taste weird, maybe just from where they've sat in there so long. Like they get a weird consistency.
yeah.
So what you're
So
saying
I've
is
talked
you
to-
like your wiener a certain way.
Of course, gotta be bite size.
Yeah, you're right. It is a lot better tasting.
Yeah.
So I've talked about this. I think just in the group chat. I don't think I've touched on it on like a stream or anything
Mhm.
like that. You know, we're all gamers and stuff. If you start getting really into a game, do you try to eat foods that remind you of that game, or is that just a me thing?
The only thing that really reminds me of like old stuff is like when I eat pizza rolls. It reminds me of like that was us and my dad's go-to meal on a Saturday morning. Right not midday. We're watching. I can always remember for some reason we'd always end up watching like Georgia Tech at a 3:00 game or something, and we'd be eating some pizza rolls right before we got to go outside and cut grass on Saturday.
Yeah, I feel like everybody has that one team that you can just remember seeing a lot of their games.
Yeah, it was Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. It was always on at 3:00 on a Saturday. I don't know why.
But anyway,
One of mine, like teams like that, is like the Minnesota Vikings. For some reason, as a kid, I felt like every Minnesota Vikings game was on. But what I was getting at was like, for instance, whenever I was like real big into Red Dead Redemption 2, I was eating beans and soups constantly because at the camp that's
Yeah.
all that they have. Is like
Did you crack open the can and just?
no, I didn't go to that extent, but I did. But that was I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird, but it just adds to the experience to me.
so are you eating Japanese food now since you're playing Assassin's Creed?
I have been eating some ramen noodles.
I don't think that counts. I like pulled pork and beans.
That's really good
I like
too.
it on nachos.
Dude,
and
I
all
like
that stuff.
pulled-
I like.
yeah.
Yeah,
I like
put it in there.
that half cooked like bacon you put on top of baked beans.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, woo! It's all flimsy and stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, man.
goodness.
I'll tell you what. Nah, I ain't
I'm gonna have to go
yeah.
to
Whenever I was going
McDonald's
to
after
nursing
this.
school, for the little bit that I was in nursing school.
What do you mean?
That-
You graduated with this the internet. We can be whatever we want to be.
Yeah, we was all assistant managers for 7 years at Circuit City. Try to prove we wasn't.
So Thunder Mifflin put them out of business.
Yeah, they're gone.
But they had some pulled pork barbecue, like barbecue pulled pork French fries.
Ah,
Oh
yeah.
my
bet that
god,
slapped.
it did. Yeah, I mean, you guys know how picky of an eater I am,
Yeah.
and it even had a bunch of cheese on it. And I usually don't like cheese on anything but pizza, and I demolished those fries.
But I tell you right,
Wait,
man,
what?
I could go home and if Emily bought a block of cheddar cheese, I can go in there and just cut a slab off there and just eat it.
Yeah, boy.
Then
Everybody-
baby bell cheese.
I tell you,
Good.
I don't-
cheese and like a brick of it. Everybody says like the welfare cheese is like the best cheese ever. I've never had it, but like my grandpa even swears up and down that was the best cheese ever, or the government cheese.
if you
they call
want to, if you want to try it, Grant's has circles of like Colby. I think it's Colby Jack,
Mm-hmm.
it.
and it's very similar to what they used to give out. My dad still packs it when he goes hunting. He packs a hunk of that, the
Buddy,
big
it's
circle
good.
of cooking cheese and the stick pepperoni. You cut your own. Hey, that is good.
Dude,
What do you
I
mean
remember-
that's nasty.
I didn't
What's
know.
nasty?
I didn't know they sold like growing up, man. Like I always thought you bought pepperoni pre-sliced, and I went to Drew's house probably in like first grade, and that's what his mom brought us was like a piece of like pepperoni that long for a snack. And I'm like, "What is this?" She said pepperoni. I'm like, "It comes like this." Like,
Danielle, what's nasty?
I was like, "That's crazy."
What's nasty?
Probably should say you.
I know you ain't talking about no cheese because you be eating that pepperoni cheese at Grant's and that stuff is salty as.
Oh, it's good though. Hey, you know what? God, I'm so hungry now talking about food.
eating cheese. It is
Oh, I
not nasty.
love cheese, buddy.
You know,
I-
Especially
I'm not
like
hungry.
pepper jack
You know why?
cheese.
Because I ate.
Oh yeah, you ate a whole tub of ice cream down here.
This
Yeah, I
dude,
did. I forgot about
yeah, he
that.
ate a whole tub of ice
Well,
cream.
Danielle ordered Mexican, didn't get me nothing.
Oh.
How dare you, Danielle? Just because he's down here in the basement doesn't mean you got to not feed the man.
But anyhow, do y'all like pimento cheese?
No, it's not my favorite, but
Oh.
I'll eat it. I
Yeah,
like
haven't
the
had
sa-
it that I know it.
you know the
Well,
sandwiches the little sandwiches they make, pimento cheese sandwiches. They'll always make like that and ham sandwiches, stuff like at
Like-
Christmas events, like finger
Oh yeah,
foods.
yeah, yeah.
I like that. Man.
Dude, when I used to get groceries to go on the truck when I was driving the truck, we always stopped at. I was very repetitive. I'm sorry.
Run on sentence. Hey, don't
Dang, man.
don't call me out. That was rude.
Mister. Oh, I can't get any ice cream because I'm on a diet.
No, I
And
don't,
Emily
I,
just
don't,
blasting you like that.
I don't like blue cheese at all.
I'm not a fan of blue cheese.
I also don't like feta cheese.
I don't trust people that eat blue cheese on hot wings.
I was gonna ask, isn't that like an actual like buffalo thing?
Yeah, it comes with buffalo wings
Yeah,
and celery.
I mean, people from Buffalo is pretty weird. Let's be honest.
They are the ones that jump through tables.
Yeah, and they're Bills fan.
You know what hits at about 3 a.m. for me as growing up? What like a meal that I always think of. We talking about meals that make you think of stuff. Is my dad worked night shift, right? And he'd get home anywhere from midnight to 4 a.m. So on summertime, we would always stay up, be watching cartoons and stuff in the living room or playing video games. And Dad would come home. You know what he used to fix us? And buddy, to this day, it is by far one of my favorite meals. But I don't eat it a whole lot. A fried bologna sandwich.
Oh yeah,
God.
yeah.
Fried bologna sandwich. Dad used to make that, man. He'd always like smoke up the whole house. But
Hey, you can take you some fried bologna, cut you a side out of a green bell pepper, put your little mayonnaise on that thing.
I mean, I used to take there for a while. I was doing on this one diet where I was taking bell peppers and cutting them up and just dipping them in cream cheese and eating them.
Yeah,
it works. You'll lose weight.
Man, why you suffer?
Yeah, you want to know why you lose weight?
'Cause you-
Yeah, fried bologna is the bomb. Yeah, you eat them green peppers, them bell peppers and cream cheese.
Yeah.
It's gonna be instant. It's gonna be instant 10 pounds lost, buddy. I'm tell you. Always made me sweet onion sandwiches with butter, salt, and pepper. I love. Are you talking about like the purple onions?
I think so.
The reddish purple onions?
The Vidalia. I don't know. You probably can't get them up there.
No, that's my Dahlia's is like yellow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but those red, man, I loved it. I've had my brother Eric. That's all he would make growing up was peanut butter and marshmallow cream sandwiches.
What they call them fluffernutters.
What?
I'm right.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
I'm right on this. They call those fluffernutters. Am I
A
right?
fluffer nutter? It is about Dahlia. She's right. He's right. My bad. I'm sorry. Yeah. We're going to go back to that fluffer nutter, but I'm going to answer this question. Okay, it's getting even weird. Add a banana to the fluffer nutter. What'd you call it?
I said fluffernutter.
What did you call
A
it?
fluffernutter.
It doesn't get any better.
I couldn't have sounded any more desperate.
A fluffer nutter, and you throw a nanner in there.
See, that is what it's called.
That's what it's called. I've never heard of that.
How many fluffernutters have you taken?
I've never called him that.
But anyways,
That sounds like something on a porn set. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean the fluffer part, yeah, sure.
A nutter?
Oh my God. Wow, boys.
There's a milkshake called.
I am not feeling comfortable going to Sheets of all places and saying, "Hey, man, can I get one of those fluffer nutters?" That's gonna sound. They're gonna say.
those extra creamy fluffernutters.
They're gonna say, "Hey, go out back.
Shakes.
Go out back. They'll meet you out there by the dumpsters."
Oh god, my stomach hurts.
Oh my God, I don't even
But
remember.
anyway,
what we-
Shara, sorry
Fluffer-
about
A fluffer nutter with bananas.
that. Heavy absolutely loves those. I don't like marshmallows.
You got tears.
I don't like marshmallows, so I don't really like them. But I do like peanut butter and bananas.
You don't want to eat. There's fluffer nutters out there. I have never heard a marshmallow and peanut butter sandwich called a fluffer nutter.
How have we been on here for an hour and 20 minutes? And that's what Ethan comes in on. It's like, am I sure I want to come down to West Virginia and see these guys?
That's what
Yeah.
it's called. It's
That's
a
what we're
fluffer
having
nutter.
for lunch that day is fluffer nutters. I don't even want to know what happened then.
Oh my goodness.
So please tell me there's a story behind that.
God, I gotta calm down for a minute. That got me. So, well, she just sent a picture in the group.
Who?
Banana fluffer nutter smoothie. My God, she didn't lie. There it is. I'm gonna put it. Oh yeah. Let me get up here real quick.
Man, let me tell you, I realized how old I was today.
Incriminating. You see that?
Yeah, no, the light. Turn the light off for a second.
There you go. Banana fluffer nutter.
Fluffer nutter smoothie.
I bet
They
it's
were
low key
real
good
Reese's.
though. I bet you it's not bad.
I'm not going to Sheets. I am not going to go to Sheets in Princeton, West Virginia, and said, "Hey man, give me one of them fluffer nutters."
That
Oh,
fluffer
man, I
nutter
was huge.
milkshake.
I lost 7 pounds this week, but this camera is doing me dirty. If I remember correctly, the old marshmallow paste bottles had an official fluffer nutter recipe. How did I not know this?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's right there on the jar.
I don't know. For some reason, every time I see those jars, I instantly think of the old Ghostbuster movies with
Oh,
the
yeah.
Marshmallow Man.
What about Nutella? I like it. That's all right.
It's okay.
Let's try to think of some others. Hey, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make a bunch of foods that you've never tried, and you're gonna try them.
You know what else?
We're gonna start with the tomato soup and peanut butter sandwich because that's absurd.
Hey, Ethan, you from the South. What do you eat? Oh, why did it focus like that?
Hey,
Tomato soup. What did you eat? What type of sandwich did you dip in tomato soup? So, while we're waiting on that response, you know what I miss? And I seen them at the dollar store. They brought peanut.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Oh,
syrup.
okay.
Hey, peanut butter sandwich. That's what we do. But everybody else is like grilled cheese
grilled
sandwich.
cheese sandwich.
Weirdos.
I don't even eat grilled
No.
cheeses with like vegetables.
No,
in it.
you, listen to
Not
this.
crackers.
How do you make your grilled cheese sandwich? How do you make your grilled cheese?
Oh no,
I
yours
thought
is
you were
not
talking-
better.
So I get like a pan out and butter up the pieces of
Butter.
bread.
Yes, butter. hmm
I
Yep,
toast it.
there it is. Spread mayo on the bread first.
That's what I
No.
do.
That's what Emily does. I've never done that,
I've never done it.
but it is good.
The outside cooking.
Yeah, I've never done it like that.
Uh,
I've always just loaded it down with butter
Same.
and cheese.
well, here's the thing. I do that. Anyways, butters would be hard to spread sometimes. So mayo's easier to spread. First of all, it gives you a little bit better of a crust on there. Then you fill it up with cheese, man.
Let me tell you about a meal one time with Emily. Since we talking about food, where we used to live, Emily's grandma lived up behind us, and she would cook dinner a lot for us. Yeah, I mean, that's what I've always done is lots of butter on my grilled cheese. But when I met Emily, they put mayonnaise on it. I mean, it gives it more of like a sweeter taste. What was I saying? Oh,
I
her
have
grandma
done that
lived.
every single time. I just didn't tell you because you'd have complained.
Yeah. Dude, we trying to get you out of the doghouse.
I'm just telling you, you like
it.
Well, guys, this live stream just turned into a sleepover.
Hey, that's
in the
smart right
basement.
there.
Yeah.
I let the butter melt and just put the bread. I guess you just put the bread.
Daggum right. But her grandma lived up back behind us, right? So we'd go there. She'd cook dinner a lot. Man, I gained a lot of weight with her living in the backyard in her house. I mean, it was the double wide set here, backyard, her house. So we'd walk over there, and they's like, "We're gonna have chili burgers today," and I'm like, "All right, cool. What's that?"
Sloppy Joe.
No,
What?
it was weird. Yeah. Oh, she is a fantastic cook. Gosh, I'm telling you, dude, I probably gained 30 pounds living in front of her.
All right, I want to know what chili burger.
Okay, you put the hamburger bun down,
Okay.
bottom of the bun, hamburger patty.
Okay.
Put your condiments, and then hot dog chili on top of it.
Oh, okay.
That was it.
Okay.
I'd never heard of nothing like that.
Wait, did I
Let's
put
see.
the top button on it?
Ethan says
Beef liver, soup, beans, pickled beets, greens, and vinegar. When I come to see y'all, that was my favorite meal growing up.
I
With
like
cornbread. I like chicken liver. I've never had beef liver.
everything on that list but liver. I love pickled beets. I love all that other stuff.
Oh, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Ethan. Is it cornbread or is it Jiffy bread?
Cornbread. Who
Yeah.
says Jiffy bread?
That there's a difference.
What's the difference? I mean,
I
I use
always-
cornmeal to make mine. I don't use Jiffy.
There's There's a difference. Jiffy bread is not cornbread. It is sweet bread. Whereas I like that old school cornbread.
You don't
buddy.
put no sugar in your cornbread?
I mean, Emily makes it. I don't know how she makes it. I don't make cornbread, but I like that old school cornbread you throw in brown beans. Jiffy bread, if it's baked, cornbread, if it's fried. Okay. But Jiffy bread's more like that sweet. I like that old, like, cornmeal. I don't know. I don't know if Emily puts sugar in or not. I don't know
I
how
make
she
it
does
both
that.
ways. I make it with and without sugar.
Yeah, Emily, do you put sugar in the cornbread mix? Hard-hitting questions.
Basement asking the real questions that need to be asked.
Yeah, man. Cornbread with brown beans and Jiffy bread with chili beans. Yeah, Emily will. If I make chili beans, she will not eat chili beans unless I make Jiffy bread.
This is my first time hearing Jiffy bread.
You don't when you go to Walmart.
I know what Jiffy is.
Yeah, that's just called.
I've
Jiffy
just
bread.
never heard nobody call it Jiffy bread
because it's not cornbread to me. It's not. I mean, it is cornbread, but it's sweet. I grew up on like that, made from scratch cornbread.
Yeah, that's
like every Sunday we went to my mama's house and we ate chicken, fried chicken, macaroni, green beans, corn, mashed potatoes, rolls, cornbread, and then sometimes we had a roast with that also. Man, every Sunday, buddy.
Do a lot of roast on Sunday, and then Mom would make like the beef gravy and cornbread with it. Oh my God.
If you could, you knew she didn't feel good because you either ate spaghetti or you had burgers that Saturday, which was very rare. But we'd go up there, we'd eat, and then we'd sit on the front porch, man, just on the swing, eating butter pecan ice cream. Man, that's what except my grandpa, he'd cut a cantaloupe in half, dig it out, put his ice cream inside the cantaloupe, and eat that butter pecan ice cream inside the cantaloupe and eat it. Man, I'll be honest with you. That didn't really make me want to come to Kentucky. I'm going to. We're coming in there. After baseball season, we definitely need to go down there.
For sure. Yeah, seen it. I seen the figure in it before you sent back the other picture that was like outlined.
Yeah, I immediately sent it in the group chat and said, man, y'all got to look at this. Yeah. That's what we need to do. We need to get a group chat with like all of us in there it'd be a lot easier to coordinate because if somebody sends me a message during the day, I mean, I'm inside the place I work, so I can't really, you know what I mean?
And half the time, that's the best time to reach me.
Right. Like I'll go inside work at 6:45, 6:50 in the morning. I walk in, I come out at 11 o'clock. I got 137 messages. I'm like, dang. Yeah, we'll all get let's create a group chat on Messenger or something. That's what we all use. Whenever Drew's phone decides to work.
Ethan, I need before I post it, I need to send you the video of my round that I got.
You said you put all your money on Hunter losing, it's safe to say that you would have won that bet because none of us caught a fish today. We got lights moving. Oh, we got lights moving inside the mine, shadows moving back and forth. It sounds of people's.
Oh man,
buddy!
Somebody would have pooped my pants.
So it sounds like people screaming and metal clanging. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
No, I've seen this documentary.
Yeah. Hey Emily, that sounds like a challenge you need to be a part of. You going to go inside that coal mine, that mushroom mine?
We're so used to coal mines.
I know, man. That's all it is. Did you not see like on the railroad tracks today all the coal mines?
Yeah.
I knew you would, Terry.
Yeah, I want to go. I'm dying to go.
But hey, Ethan, as you can see in our camera here, we got our GoPro right there. Buddy, I'm not going to judge you because I'm not about to say nothing because I know that's going to be me. But we don't know how to use the GoPro to webcam. So we're just using the webcam. Not have. Oh, come on, Danielle.
Speaking of Danielle, she actually made something. She posted in the comments, and we didn't address it.
What'd she say? I didn't see.
She said they were going to have a cook-off, her and Drew, of mac and cheese, and have us try it to see which one's better.
That's
I'm gonna let you know.
I'm a mac and cheese guy.
That's not even a competition, yeah.
Who's better?
Mine.
How do you cook yours? Smoke it?
I mean, I can smoke it, but mine will be better.
The
chili cookout. Hey, I'm down. I love to cook, man.
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
speaking of that,
He's
Ethan,
Danielle's
actually
trash.
about an hour up the road from us in Beckley, they actually have a chili weekend. Like, what is it? Chili night that they do?
I hope they
They-
clean out their sewage tanks before that happens.
You about made me spit out my pop. Man, they
I did not.
in Charleston.
That's a little daggum lie.
he said that daggum lie.
Cheese taste off though.
I'm down for any type of food. I ain't gonna lie. Especially after we've talked about food for the last 45 minutes, and I'm telling you, buddy, I went home and housed half a Pizza Hut pizza.
Don't stop at the pizza.
And I ate a bunch of
half the pizza.
I ate some breadsticks.
You gonna stop there? Or?
I had some wings. I put a hurting on the sewage tank at Olive Garden in Beckley back in November. Tough night.
Was it like you eat pasta? That was about the time they had it. Now that I think about it,
all you can eat.
Because-
Pops. He's the one that put them out of business. Are they still open in Beckley?
Yeah.
I thought they were closing.
No.
Buddy, Beckley's a rough joint, ain't it? But you go to the wrong side of Beckley.
Oh, my God.
Dang,
I actually got a story about that.
I like 35 minutes.
9 bowls. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's why they only have it for a limited time.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
I think I had 5 whenever I went.
For real though, with Beckley, you was literally 45 minutes away from us.
Not even that.
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
Getting on the traffic.
You come up the mountain and come right back down. You're in Princeton, which is right beside us. So that's awesome. You tired over there?
We also need to go do that pizza challenge.
Where is
Yeah.
the pizza challenge?
Sophie.
Oh, I thought it was in Point Pleasant for some
Oh,
reason.
there is one in Point Pleasant.
Oh.
Oh yeah, there's some nice places, man. The place we went fishing today, we didn't really get a whole lot. I mean, we got some bites and stuff, but it's beautiful. The only bad part about it is right now we had that huge flood, man. Just so much trash in the tree. It makes the videos look bad, but it's a beautiful area.
It is.
It's where I grew up fishing right there.
And the Norfolk Southern guys blow the horn at you.
Yeah. They just, hey, if you see in the videos, no trespassing. We did not trespass. We didn't walk past the
We did
sign.
not even touch the track.
We walked beside the sign.
We didn't cross the trestle. We went below it.
Yeah, there you go. I did go below it and fished up under it. Didn't catch nothing. I lost the lure in there.
The no trespassing signs at the trestle because they don't want people walking on it. We
Exactly.
did not walk on it.
Furthermore, nobody can own a body of water.
That's true.
Oh, so I did catch it on the video. Y'all see it in the video. I don't know. We may edit it out. But turkey season is next weekend for us. I'll be scouting all week for my little brother. Then fly fishing season starts for me. I've never been fly fishing.
That's tough, man. I don't know.
I've been looking at it though. But I don't know. Like
I don't
that
even know what
whole
you
like
do.
Our youth turkey
I don't
season
know.
is
I don't know.
it's the Saturday and Sunday right before season opens on Monday.
Hey, do y'all have Ethan in Kentucky? What y'all's fishing? What y'all's licenses look like? Because now I'm not gonna show the backside, show all my information. Y'all bunch of crazy to come get me. I'll just show it. Tell me if you see this on camera.
You probably have to turn that light off.
So now you can choose this to be your hunting license.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah, turn that light off.
Light off.
Yep.
Can you see it?
Back it up.
He says he gets the all-in-one sportsman's package.
Yeah, that's what this came. It's a sportsman package.
Show and tell.
Yep.
I got the one with the whitetail on it, but I don't have a wallet.
Oh, I
down
don't
here,
really
so-
have any information on here. Just
Nah, just your name.
I just got the receipt. Yeah, mine's just a piece of paper.
I mean, that's how I think what it costs us extra $8 for the
Yeah.
hard card, but
well,
it's worth it.
it had a package where you could literally get
The trout stamp.
your
everything.
trout stamp, conservation stamp, hunting, trapping, fishing, all that, and the car for I think it was like $55. So it really wasn't a bad deal.
I just got the fishing and trout.
Well, you
You
got
gotta
to
have that 100.
we gotta get Hunter in Hunter safety's course, so he can go from from gatherer back to hunter.
You're gonna be in there with a bunch of 8-year-olds.
I took it.
I'm just kidding.
I hunted on private land all my life, so it got to the point where I was moving.
Pretty cool.
It has fish on it. Hey, for the next 2 weeks in West Virginia, they're stocking the golden trout.
I paid
Golden rainbow
94
trout.
for hunting, fishing license, trout stamp, turkey tags. My goodness, that's
Oh.
expensive.
Well, I don't.
We can get all our extra stamps and everything for like 60 bucks.
Yeah, it's man, that's tough.
Well,
But I don't know about waterfowl because we don't around here. You don't really. There's really no waterfowl.
You get your waterfowl at the. You got to get it at the post office.
Yeah, but there's really no point.
You can go down Bull Falls.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's a non-resident license though.
Yeah, man.
Virginia
that's tough.
non-resident license for hunting for even a West Virginia resident. We live on the daggum border for $200 and some.
Yeah, you go. It depends on which Walmart you go to in our area. It depends on which fishing license you get.
Well,
We got to go to the farthest Walmart from us to be in West Virginia.
yeah, the closest Walmart to us is actually in Virginia, and we went there, done the recording for the fishing challenge, but we went through Virginia, back into West Virginia, back into Virginia, and back into West Virginia just to go to below where my mom and dad live to fish.
Yeah.
And then we come back through there, back to Virginia, back to West Virginia, back to Virginia, in Virginia, come back to West Virginia, back home, and then we fished way out in West Virginia.
Go to Virginia to get the cheap gas and come back.
Like I literally, I work in Virginia, and I'm 15 minutes from work.
I work, or also
Yeah, we-
work in Virginia.
Yeah.
Well,
Emily works in Virginia. So, oh, funny. Ethan, you wasn't in here earlier. We done this challenge. It's $12. That's the only amount of bait we could get, which is all my bait and lures is in the river right now. But
I still got mine.
what I didn't tell these guys is till after the fact is I get a 10% discount at Walmart. So I actually got like $13 worth of stuff and got my discount to drop it down to under 12 bucks.
Oh yeah, I was watching.
So
Some
now we
dudes-
got video evidence of you admitting to using Emily's discount.
Yikes!
It's got my name on it. It's mine.
You ain't employed there?
I'm a husband. I'm allowed. Spouse card.
I've been
Wow.
watching people fish for steelheads on. I think I saw it on YouTube the other day. Some guys were fishing for steelheads.
Steelhead salmon.
That would be fun, man. That's something I would like to do.
I would
know
like to
nothing
use
about
that.
I don't know nothing about fishing for that stuff. I mean, I just don't. We don't have those here.
That's why what we need.
I've only
We need this
fished-
YouTube channel to take off so
only
we can do
fished-
that.
I've only fished like the southeast, so I know
Yeah.
about fishing in the southeast.
Man, my dad, when he was in the military when I was little, he would literally like one weekend that we lived so close to Mexico, they would just take off and fish in the Rio Grande.
He says he'd move to Michigan.
Ugh, you're a Wolverine? Did they won?
mean-
Did they lose yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost. Auburn beat them, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Auburn beat them. But Duke won the night. You hear that, Megan?
Nobody cares.
We're in the Final Four.
Nobody
No.
cares.
Yeah, Final Four. Final Four. What do you mean nobody cares?
Nobody cares.
Phew, this guy. Notre Dame fighting Irish. I ain't gonna hate on the Irish. The only thing I don't like about the Irish is they beat us in the national championship in '88.
Yep.
I'm a little salty about that, but I'll
Yeah.
I'll pull for them. I've seen them live.
36 years.
How'd that go
Still
for you,
back.
Hunter?
I saw the first half of them.
You saw the first quarter.
It was halftime. By the time we actually got out of the stadium, it was about halftime.
I said, I'm not leaving. I'm gonna sit right here and eat my turkey leg.
Man, Dr. Pepper Zero slaps for real.
I do like Dr. Pepper Zero, but these big cans of Coke Zero are $1.
If you would have told me that when we were at the store, I would have maybe bought 3 of those.
Yeah, that's why I bought 3 of them, 3 for
You
3.
could have been like, "Hey, dude, I know you like Coke Zero. These are 3 for 3."
I'd love to go to camp. I'd love to go to Notre Dame's campus and watch a game there.
Touchdowns.
I had to go to this really crappy stadium and watch them
Yeah,
down Blacksburg.
yeah,
Wow.
it's close to. It's only like 45 minutes in the middle of a farm. Smells like cow shit.
Well, hell, Morgantown smells like piss whenever you get up there.
It's 'cause- you want to know something crazy about that?
What?
There for a while, you know that bank right there where everybody slides down?
Mhm.
You know how they slide down it, right?
Mhm.
They pee on it. That's what they used to do. For real. And they made them stop that, obviously. But yeah, they'd pee on it and slide down it.
They way too drunk.
Yeah.
I mean, once you break that seal, though, it won't take much to get that hill started.
That's
Get
what
a
they
bunch of
used to do,
college
buddy.
kids,
They used to pee on it and slide down it in like trash bags.
Also,
I don't know, man. I don't make the rules.
I mean, let's be fair about it. We'll also set scouts on fire up there.
Yeah, right. I remember when LSU come up to Morgantown and LSU won, and that dude was sitting there at the red light, hanging out his window, screaming and yelling at him, and somebody chucked a brick into his face. I was like, wow.
Gator don't play it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what's a pretty campus?
not Virginia Tech.
No. Virginia Tech has crumbling sidewalks.
Yeah.
No.
The only
They do
thing
too.
No.
I've walked that campus. They do too. Their house in Michigan, the next 2 to 3.
That would be awesome.
There we go. I would love that. That would be awesome. We could still keep the theme in the basement. But man, Duke University has a beautiful campus, and in the center of it, they got a Panda Express.
Who?
Duke.
Marshall
Duke's
had-
pretty. Marshall's not bad.
Yeah, it's just there's just
Not
different-
downtown Huntington. Not downtown
Actually,
Huntington.
downtown Huntington's done a lot of stuff.
like
but it's
Pullman
still
Square down isn't bad.
Yeah.
From Pullman Square
Hey,
to
did
the
y'all know?
university.
Did y'all know Randy Moss's chicken restaurant done closed down up there?
Ouch.
I didn't know he had one.
Yeah.
Was
Crispies, I think it was called.
Why did it close down? Just not making any
Well,
money, or
I mean, I heard that they were super strict. Like, you would ask for like ketchup, and they'd be like, "Nah, we only put this on our chicken sandwich."
Still hate Leitner. He's a Kentucky fan.
Valor.
Oh,
That just popped up the other day. I was scrolling through Facebook because it was the anniversary of that.
I've been to probably more Duke games than I have West Virginia. Oh, well, pretty close.
Well, Duke's closer
Duke.
to us.
Duke is closer to us than West Virginia. That's crazy.
I mean, we have all kinds of major universities closer. to
Like,
West
just for
Virginia.
example, here's the universities closer to us than West Virginia University: Virginia Tech,
45 minutes.
Liberty,
They're about
Marshall.
what, hour and a half.
Marshall, South Carolina.
Yeah, Columbia.
That's crazy that South Carolina University is closer to us than West Virginia University. UNC,
Wake Forest.
Wake Forest,
Very
NC
close.
State, Duke. No, Tennessee's not.
Honestly, Georgia Tech's probably close because Georgia Tech's in Atlanta.
Knoxville.
Atlanta.
Knoxville's
honestly
about
isn't
5
much
hours.
further.
Knoxville probably ain't 5. Oh, yeah.
It's close.
4.5.
Marshall.
Atlanta's about 6 from here.
Try to think what else we got.
Clemson's pretty close.
Clemson's
Honestly,
close.
Ohio State's probably close.
Ohio State is actually right at
I
the
don't
same.
know.
Ohio State's like 3 hours and 45 minutes.
The Ohio State.
West Virginia is about 4 hours. Yeah. Kentucky, how about, I don't know exactly where Morehead State's at.
It's in Moorhead, Kentucky.
Well, I know that, but I don't know where it's at geographically. Yeah, Elon, NC State. Well, NCAA isn't that in Durham?
Is it?
Yeah, there's 2 big, huge universities actually in Durham.
I don't know.
Because Duke always plays
Did
them
you
and beats the
mention
brakes
James
on them.
Madison?
Yeah, James Madison. It's closer. That's just crazy. Like this area is like a mecca. Oh, wow. Morehead State's only 2.5 hours from Beckley. I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Wow. So it is closer, yeah. Because it'll be like 3.5. It'll be about 3 hours and 10 minutes from us. Greensboro, High Point University. Dadgum, man.
There's a lot.
There is a lot. And then, well, obviously, then you got, which they're not big time by any means, they're Division III. But you got Bluefield State, Bluefield University, Concord University.
Bluefield State University and Bluefield University is 3 miles from our house.
Bluefield State, I actually went to Bluefield State for 2 years, but Bluefield State just played in the Division III NCAA tournament.
Mhm.
I went there.
Didn't they win like an HBCU
Mhm.
tournament not too long ago?
Yeah, they won the HBCU national championship in baseball
Nice.
about 5 years ago. But I went there. I went to Bluefield State for 2 years, transferred to Liberty for a year, Liberty University, and then I transferred and finished my last year in Southern New Hampshire University.
Yeah, Charlotte's a lot closer to Morgantown.
Hey, low key, man, Charlotte 49ers got some nice uniforms. We parked in their parking lot when we went and watched yeah, when we went and watched UFC. The only thing I hate on Charlotte is is you paid for a parking spot, you park in the parking spot, put your parking permit in your window, and you still get a parking ticket for parking in said spot.
You know what's crazy? When I bought the tickets for that Kendrick Lamar concert down there, all the parking gets sold out. So I have no idea where I'm going to park at.
You better get down there really.
You better
early.
take a lot of money.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
I
telling you,
spend
you
a
better
lot of
take a
money on
lot
it.
of money.
For
Because
parking?
it's probably gonna be like $175.
That is insane.
Dude, when we parked at for the West Virginia Tennessee game, was that in 6-7 years ago? I think it was $80 to park
Jeez,
in a parking lot.
that's insane.
So yeah, Moorhead's claim to fame is Hall of Famer Phil Simms beating the all freshman Marshall team for the first game after the plane crash.
Wow.
I don't like people drive. I don't like the way y'all drive in North Carolina. Y'all buttholes down there.
Charlotte's all
They-
the time. You can
they
hit
are
Charlotte
assholes.
just not even
Yeah.
in that rush hour and get stuck in 2 hours of traffic.
Dude, all I know
my
is
God.
for some reason they're either barely moving or we're going 95. There's no in between. I'm
I'm
like,
talking 95 downtown too. Like,
yeah.
Like I'll hit the 485 loop a lot of times.
Didn't Phil Simms, did he play for Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
Yeah. You've never experienced a Michigan U-turn. Yeah.
Mm.
I've been to Baltimore roundabouts, and that is enough for me.
That expressway up there is something crazy.
I hate one-way streets. Charleston, West Virginia is by far one of the worst designed cities I've ever seen in my
Have
life.
you ever seen
I
Huntington?
hate it.
Every
Yeah.
Huntington's alternating one way.
I hate that.
Like the whole avenue is one way. You
Yeah.
get down the wrong avenue in Huntington,
That's right.
you got to make a very long U-turn.
GPSs are for pansies. That's why I use them all the time now.
I use them to get the high score.
Michigan doesn't believe in left-hand turns. You have to go past where you want to go, do a U-turn on the road back. Oh, what in the world? No, I don't like stuff like that.
You
Man-
know what? I hate Ohio because I remember we went to Rock on the Range one year
Mm-hmm.
with me and my buddies, and he was driving his parents' car, and he let me drive his car because me and him were the only two that had licenses at the time because we had just turned 16. Well, yeah, I was just 16 at the time. And we drove to Columbus because that's where the concert was at. It was at Crew Stadium.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And it messed me up because Columbus has exits on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way it is, man. On the
Orlando has
Beltway, the Beltway does that. It goes.
Orlando has left-hand
Mhm.
exits like that.
I know how bad that tore me up because it's like my buddy was like, "You got to take an exit here in about half mile," because he. This is what happens when we have a car full of 16-year-olds.
Mhm.
We needed an adult, but I get in the right hand lane because in driver's ed they taught us, oh, the exits are on the right hand side. Every exit I'd ever encountered up to this point were on the right hand side.
Yeah, it's nice though. Old Town Winston.
Yeah.
But you want me to tell you somewhere where there's
Most peaceful drive I've ever had was the West Virginia toll road. Highway was dead at 7 a.m. Hey, them toll roads are expensive now, though. They $4.50 each toll.
when they
Yeah,
beat your car to death.
Yeah, I just went. Last time we went to Charleston for that game last week, I just drove through them like, just take a picture of the license plate, send the bill in the mail.
But man, when you go to like LA, it's like 8 to 10 lanes on one side.
Nah, I can't do it.
And
Man.
you come up and you're like, oh, this exit might be 2 lanes, and then the left exit might be 2 lanes.
Yeah, Charleston, man. And
Hey,
what?
the bad part is that if you would have gone from Beckley to here, you would have had another toll.
Yeah, man. And then you got what city I don't like driving in is Nashville, Tennessee, because you can literally be standing like we were standing at Cracker Barrel looking at our hotel. We're like, it's right there. It's just right there. But you can't get to it. Like you, there's just no way. So I was like, next time we're just going to walk. We used to do WV to
Pittsburgh
NC
gets
at
like
2
that,
a.m.
too.
in our younger days. It was great. Yeah, man, Nashville ain't what people say it is. It. My brother Terry, he spent a year there in college. Nashville is not what they say it is. It is no. Of course it was, Terry.
Here you are saying
Your
yes,
university you went to literally got shot in a drive-by the week before you showed up.
Well, so they got it all out of their system.
Oh man. You
Oh,
sing
yeah.
it to rhyming.
It is hectic to get down over there into the Grand Ole Opry.
I did get to go. I went down there when Pac-Man Jones played for the Titans. I went down there and actually bought a Pac-Man Jones jersey in the Tennessee. Do you remember that Tennessee Titans jersey I had? It's Pac-Man Jones. That was cool. Some dude tried to sell me a CD before I went into the mall and tried to force me to buy it. Yeah.
I used to drive to Nashville every single week.
I don't know. Nashville's further away than people think, too.
Oh, yeah,
it's far.
Like,
yeah.
Anyway, we've been in this live for 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish that I would have got the experience. I planned it so many times to go over to Germany when Terry was stationed over there. I just never made it. I wish I'd have got to go there. Downtown's where it's at, man. I'm not going downtown in Nashville. Let me tell y'all a story real quick. So I turned 18 and we wanted to go to Carowinds. Me and my girlfriend at that time and Eric. So we drive down back then you didn't have GPSs. You had MapQuest that you printed out your directions and you went. And we was driving down. I know Ethan's like, what are you talking about?
You actually had to pay attention.
Yeah, we had to print. We had the person in the passenger seat had a very important job. And we get to driving down here and we leave and we're going to Carowinds and we get to Carowinds perfectly fine. We come back, it's dark. And I get to Charlotte. You're old. I get to Charlotte after a Panthers game.
Oh, man.
And it is so crowded. And I'm like, I get lost in downtown Charlotte. And I'm like, at that time, I was driving a brand new Chevy Cobalt with the chrome rims on it. I pull into a gas station, park. You get hit by flying chairs and famous singers in downtown nowadays. Yeah. But I open up the door. I take 3 steps outside the car door and I heard somebody yell, "Hey, boy." And I said, nope. I got back in the car. I said, oh, I'm about to get the shit beat out of me. So I got back in the car and we just kept driving and driving and driving. And then we get to where we was in farmlands in the middle of North Carolina. I had to call my uncle that lived down there. And he's like, "Where are you at?" I'm like, "Brother, I don't know." I was like, "I'm lost. I got a quarter tank of gas in my new E-Class."
That's all right because you're going to ride, right?
That's right. I got everything in my mama's name. Old school big timers reference.
Yeah. That song was a banger back in the day.
Yeah.
Man, I remember
If I had a guy at a funeral parking lot.
It gets rowdy at the funeral.
I was about to say, man, I wish I could say I was surprised, but man, I've seen so many people about throw hands at funeral homes around here.
Yeah.
Like, what you about fighting for, though?
while we're waiting on that, just because you guys,
It sounds like a yeah, that's right. Oh, boy, man, that probably did hurt. Oh, let me tell you, that's what I was going to tell you earlier. So we was down here fishing on the riverbank while Princess here was cooking his pizza rolls in the oven again. Who does that? But anyways, I'm sitting there fishing. Drew's on down the river from me, and we parked on the side of the road. And I start walking up the bank, and I notice there's a dude in between our cars. We're in the middle of nowhere in Montcalm, making his fluffernutter. Yeah. But I noticed there's a dude right there between my cars, and I'm sitting there talking on the GoPro, and I have the GoPro still rolling, right? So I'm like super polite and nice with him because I'm on GoPro, and I'm like, I don't know what Drew's going to post on YouTube, make me be in a butthole here. And I'm like, he said something like, "Hey," he said, I just had to pee. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And he basically comes from in between our cars on a bike with water bottles. And I'm like, I had water bottles in my car. I'm like, did I lock the car? Because at this point, I'm like, he probably stole something out of the car. He probably stole something out of Drew's car. So I'm sitting there.
I already knew.
And I'm sitting there talking to him on GoPro, and I realize he's just kind of cracked out of his mind on a bicycle in the middle of Montcalm Rock. So I go ahead and turn the GoPro off, stop recording, and I'm like, "Look, guy, you need to go. You need to leave." He said, "There's good fishing down there." I said, "You just need to leave." And he said, "Do you own this?" I said, "Yes, I do." Now, which is true. Drew does own that land. I said, "Leave now." And he left. Drew over there just sitting there having the time of his life fishing.
didn't
I'm
hear
over
him
here.
talking.
I'm over here having to fight a daggone crackhead.
I already knew to lock my doors down there. But
Yeah, I immediately got out. I hadn't crossed the guardrail. Walked over there, checked my doors. They're all locked. Checked Drew's doors. They're all locked. I walked down there. I said, "Dude, what are you doing?"
he's like, "Did you not hear me talking?" I was like,
It's like
"No,
I'm up
no."
here arguing with this guy.
I mean, I'm over here filming content. I'm talking to the camera.
I should have just left the camera rolling and put it down and just called him out. I'm like, "You want to go?"
No, just have to go for one.
Dude,
That
when
sounds
we
like bum fights.
I was about to say when we was growing up, they had a website called Bum Fights. God, that's cool. That was so best.
That was tough.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, they made some money off of it though, didn't they?
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
You know
Some
what
of
the
those bums too. Like, I mean,
the funniest? The dude that owned Bum Fights. Did y'all see when they invited him to Dr. Phil show?
Yeah, I don't think he paid any of the bump. Yeah, he shaved his head.
He
Yeah,
said
he
he
should
come
make
out
it look
just
like-
like Dr. Phil, and Dr. Phil was calling him out. He said, "You find these people in the lowest point of their life and make money off of them." He said, "Kind of like you." It was great,
that was like the one time Dr. Phil was actually kind of speechless.
right? He said, "Kind of like you."
I think the big issue was
Catch me outside.
How about that?
Yeah.
I think the big issue with them was that he wasn't giving them any of the money. He was keeping it all. That's what I mean. I read that. I don't know if it's true or not, but
I remember growing up watching Kimbo Slice fight on
oh
YouTube.
yeah.
Yeah. Dana White did not want to let him in the UFC.
At that, well, when he did get in UFC, he was by the time he got in the UFC,
Yeah.
he was just old and washed up.
Yeah, he was like 40 by the time
Yeah.
he got into the UFC, I think.
Oh yeah.
That Cash Me Outside girl. I just learned her new name.
That baby.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I'm tired of hearing about her fighting with Alabama Barker. It's
I don't even know who these. Drew had to tell me who these people are. I don't even know who these
See, I
people
knew
are.
I
who
wouldn't
that baby
know.
was, but I didn't know who Alabama Barker was.
I wouldn't know who it was unless I had, kids as that.
I mean, I do, and I'm sitting here rolling up. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, brother.
Me and Maddox come all the way down with the windows down, listening to 2 Dozen Roses.
Yeah,
Just pelting it out.
singing it out to the top of your lungs, off key as I'll
Oh,
get
yeah.
out.
I got the voice of an angel.
I heard that. Oh man, the YouTube thing finally moved over. Hey, funny part on that, you're gonna see me bust my butt on GoPro. Well, actually, you're gonna see the GoPro of me fall into the bank. And me make the lame excuse. Well, I seen the deer tracks. I figured if they could walk through it, so could I. Yeah, I could not.
Your hoofs wasn't quite working right.
No. It was funny.
So you should have had your Crocs on and put them in 4-wheel drive.
That's
That
what it
would have
was. I had my Tampa Bay Nikes on, and now I gotta go home and clean them. I don't know what I was thinking.
I knew to wear my
I
butt
was
boots
kind of
today.
thinking that whenever you wore that, I was like, eh.
I mean, I just screw him. It isn't fishing if Andrew doesn't fall. That is 100% true.
That is a valid point.
Buddy, I fall a lot. I fall a lot, man, and I gotta climb the trees to get my bait back. That happens quite a bit too. So
The best time to throw your bait in a tree or get a hang up when you wade fishing. You already weighed anyway. You just walk over and get it.
no, I just sit there and just grabbing branches and pulling them.
Yeah, that's what I do. But I mean, if you get a hang up, it's usually just stuck between some rocks. You just go over there and nudge it with your shoe.
Yeah, right. Knee deep water.
Get one of them rocks, get you, old buddy.
Let me tell you a story. So we're wade fishing in about knee deep water
Oh, that's the worst level. This slick
in the
as
new
crap.
in the new river.
Oh god, that's some round rocks.
Well, the current was real strong. I mean, New River current is different than Bluestone current. All
Yeah,
right.
that's true.
And I fell. And because I lost, man, when I fell, I got stuck in between 2 rocks sideways. And that go current was so fast, it kept spinning me. And I thought I was going to drown, man. I couldn't get up. And I'm just going to say them assholes that was with me was just sitting there laughing at me while I'm sitting there doing the spin cycle. Finally, my backpack got wedged into the rock and I was able to get up. Man, I didn't have to wash them clothes. They was in spin cycle for that 20 minutes. It was terrible. Lost my
Ethan's watching
sunglasses.
this, like, do I really want to come down and fish with these guys?
Lost my sunglasses.
We should have really set a trot line today.
I got Emily finally bought me a pair of Oakleys. Right? I get out in the daggone Atlantic Ocean. I'm standing there, and the waves is just hitting me right here in the belly. I turn around. I turn around. I have my, at that time, 3-year-old daughter. So I'm sitting there letting her ride the
Now, where is
waves.
this at the beach?
Yeah, Outer Banks.
Oh,
And about the time this wave, about that 8 foot tall, comes and smacks me in the face and my daughter in the face, I lost her, had to grab her up. Next thing I know, sunglasses gone. $180 glasses gone. Tell me about it. So another fishing story. And you're gonna be wade fishing this river, just letting you know.
Lovely.
we was wade fishing New River. And it was like, knee deep, knee to waist deep.
my vape
between-
got me there.
You good. That's why you don't do that. Bad for it. Well, we were sitting there walking, and I'm the lead man while we're sitting there wade fishing. I step, and I don't feel the bottom. I kind of, go a little bit deep, like I can't feel the bottom. And I'm like, It's like, all right, guys, who could swim? Everybody's like, I can swim. We don't. A lot of us don't have yeah, a lot of us don't wear life jackets at that time wade fishing because we think we're cool. So I'm like, okay, my little fishing pole floated. What?
How old were you?
Oh man, this has probably been like 5-6 years ago.
Oh, I thought you meant you wear a life jacket now when you wade fish. Do you?
Yeah.
Do you really?
If I'm going in the New River, yeah.
Oh, okay. New River. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Well, I tossed my fishing pole over because it floats, and I swim across this. It's just a huge gap that was real deep, a real deep hole. So I swim across, and I get my pole, and I'm sitting there just casting. Here comes Terry. Eric, he used to work on barges, so he had them really nice swim life jackets, and he weighs over 300 pounds at that time, and he just leaning back, casting out, just floating down the river. I look back, I'm like, I don't see Jeremy and Mickey. So I look back, and all I see is Jeremy. He fighting for his dadgum life. So we go and grab him. I'll grab him and shove him to Eric, who takes him. And then I see Mickey. All I see is his hand. He done gave up life. I pulled him up out. We pulled him up out of water. I don't remember who pulled him out. And then we just threw him to the bank. And then I dove down. Stupid part on me. I was diving down deep in the New River trying to get their fishing poles back for them.
Nice.
Stupid because
Yeah,
of the undercurrent in New River.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so ever since then, we now wear life jackets when we're in the New River because of that.
I mean, I get the New River here.
I mean, New River, literally that same day, about a mile up the river, 2 people drowned. That same day.
Honestly, I got a few spots on the New River that I will wade, but New River's dangerous.
It's mostly where I like to wade at New River is those, you got the main river and then it cuts out. I do them cutouts.
Yeah.
I don't do the main river because most of the time you got people floating down,
Well,
harassing you and stuff.
I got a spot where you can go. You can fish the New River, the Channel, and the Greenbriers over here.
Yep. But yeah, my Emily's stepdad, he not a fan of deep water, but we was like, hey man, look, if you can make it, in the ocean, if you make it through the choppy stuff, you can hit the calmer bank where there's like nothing. So we was all out there just chilling. He's like, I'm gonna come out there with you. I'm like, all right. We told him, I said, it's cool, man. You'll be all right. He gets out there. This wave comes and just picks him up and slammed him down.
Like Moana.
Yeah. He was like, I'm done.
I mean,
But it was fun. It was fun times. It was fun times. But, well, I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to turn this is a 2-hour and 8-minute live. We're going to turn
that
this
into 2 episodes.
We really could.
Honestly, we could honestly turn it into more if we wanted to.
Yeah.
You could probably turn it into 4.
Yeah, you did save his hat. You didn't save my glasses, though. We couldn't find my glasses, right? The wave hit me so hard it knocked my wedding ring off.
dang.
It was a silicone ring.
Oh, this is just. A
We
silicone.
found the silicone ring up the beach, but couldn't find my glasses.
Oh, somebody else found those for you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
I
why I'll never buy Oakleys again.
I got a nice pair of sunglasses off the beach one time. I actually semi-stepped on them, and I was like, "What is this?" So I went out to swim. Never a pair of gargoyle glasses.
Yeah. Well, shoot. Well, we just wanted to have a little bullcrap session with everybody. I watched you try to set up and get. Yeah. I got. Well, Okay, so there was an undercurrent. Is it an undercurrent?
Undertow.
Undertow. There was a riptide warning one day. Nobody go out in the water at the beach.
You did it anyway.
We went out in the water on the beach, and buddy, that wave hit me and knocked me down, and I couldn't get up. Every time I'd get up, it knocked me back down. I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die today.
Yeah, ocean ain't nothing to play with.
No, it's not.
Uh,
I do like some crab legs though.
oh, you got that.
Mm,
But man, those riptides will get you. They
Yeah. really will.
will. Yeah, I like you go down there and go to them seafood restaurants. That's the only reason you go. Ain't it?
I didn't used to like this year before last was the first time I ever ate crab legs.
First time you ever tried them.
Yes. Because they gave me the creeps. Because I
You
don't like
tried them and you're like,
crabs
you know what?
look weird. And I'm like, I'm not eating that. Because they always used to bring up the whole thing. And I'm like, I'm not eating that. When they brought out the crab leg clusters and I busted open and ate some, I was like, what have I been doing all my life?
Yeah, man, I love crab, but I tell you what, I ain't about to sit there at that table and crack them things open.
Last time me and Emily went to Outer Banks 3 years ago, we bought a steam pot meal where it's just bought a big bucket, right? And it had oysters, steamed clams, crab legs, what's the other things called? Scallops,
Scallop, yeah.
all that stuff, right?
That sounds delicious.
But I didn't like the oysters. I didn't like the oysters like that. I like oysters fried.
Fried oysters is good.
Great. I didn't like them like that. But them clams, oh my goodness. Them clams, steamed clams,
Oh yeah,
you just crack open the shell and eat them.
Yeah.
Woo! Them
Yeah.
bad boys were good.
yep.
Oh, shoot. Man, I got to go home and eat again. I'm hungry. I mean, I've been on a diet all week and I lost 7 pounds, but I'm about to gain it all right back. You know what I mean?
You starved yourself for a week. Now you're making up for it.
Yeah. Well, shoot. Well, I feel like that's a pretty good live. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, man. What y'all think?
I think it was some fun.
All right. Well, here it is, man. It was top level content from the lower level. It's the basement. Thank you guys for joining us. Be on the lookout. We're actually going to turn these into episodes. We wanted to do them live and just kind of have a bullcrap session. So, be looking on the lookout for them. Like it, share it, subscribe, share everything you can. Like everything you can. Go to TikTok, like the videos, and share and save them as your favorites. Nobody can see it. You save them as your favorites. But it helps our channel get out. The more you guys like everything, the more you share it, the more it pushes out content to help us be able to do. And today's a very special day. Very special day.
Is that why it's
We hit 200 subscribers today on YouTube. Woo! All right, y'all have a great night.
It's gonna go down.
Yep. Y'all have a great night.
He pooped his pants.